What's up, everybody?
Yo, yo!
Welcome to session 20 of Rise of the Conquering King.
Wowie.
20 sessions. This is a big milestone, guys. Give yourselves a little moment to feel good about yourselves. I'm really proud of you.
Yay.
Little pat on the back.
A little pat on the back.
We've made it
All right.
this far.
Extra gold die?
You know what?
Oh.
Zman, you make a pretty good point. I actually think I did say at the beginning of the campaign that during particularly difficult sessions, I might allow a second golden die into the mix.
Ooh.
Mix that up yesterday.
20th session. I think we might have two golden die floating around tonight.
Thank you, DM. You're so awesome.
But now I don't have to hold my punches.
I mean, maybe just a little still.
We'll see. With all that being said, let's quickly dive in. So last time we all met, you successfully killed off the two hobgoblins you had surprised, but not before more creatures could be alerted of your presence here in the castle ruins. You could hear voices growing louder in one of the adjacent rooms, and you all quickly regrouped after the brief skirmish with the hobgoblins. As you tried to make more progress through the ruins, you unbarred a sealed door, unleashing a surprise prisoner from within. You discovered an owlbear had been imprisoned in this tall, hollow sire of a ruined tower, and had now entered your fray. Meanwhile, outside, Bernie had used some of her druidic magics to enshroud herself in nature's shadow and slipped past her warg pursuers unnoticed. And as you approached the castle, Bernie, you could see a few goblins down in the camps below that had started to lift a corpse onto a makeshift stretcher and again bring it towards the castle. You pulled out your sending stone to warn the party inside that they had some visitors headed their way. And then you kept making your way back to the ruins, just narrowly avoiding detection from the wargs that were trying to sniff out your trail. Back in the castle, a few of you attempted to calm the owlbear, but it was too enraged by its imprisonment to listen to any reason. Fortunately for you all, the owlbear was slow to act, giving you plenty of time to get out of its way. And as you retreated, you spotted this undead goblin kind of clumsily emerging from one of the back rooms, coming in through a curtain into the room where the owlbear had been left behind. And you see the owlbear just obliterate this weird undead goblin. It was instantly as you kind of shut the door behind you. Eventually, Ku, you saw through the door as the owlbear kind of continued advancing on you all, this fat, hideous-looking hobgoblin. He had this kind of ornate-looking arcane crown on his head. He had this moldy, stained red cape on his back, gaudy jewelry on his neck and fingers. Several baubles and trinkets along his belt, and a big warhammer on his back. And you could see that he was kind of holding his crown and casting some kind of mental spell on the owlbear, and the owlbear was trying to resist it. And there was a moment where the owlbear was kind of regarding both you and the Goblin King, but the spell ultimately proved just too powerful, and the owlbear charged you. Ku, you got shield spell up, were able to defend yourself, and you slipped into the room behind you, trying to get away from the owlbear and this dark room behind you, and that's where you discovered Gundren Rockseeker had been chained to one of the walls. Meanwhile, to the southern end of the castle, you all kind of had been separated in a Scooby-Doo-esque moment. Stars, you attempted to unlock the large iron door with your dagger, but found that to be ineffective. Dominic, you found a door that led to this cluttered banquet hall. And inside were several goblins wearing newish armor, brandishing shiny blades, seated around these two large wooden tables with all these foodstuffs and various bowls and plates. Um, you recognize one of the goblins as Yemik, the goblin you had kind of negotiated Sildar's release with back in Cragmaw Caverns. He and all these other goblins were now wearing the armor and the swords that you assume were probably the supplies stolen um, and robbed from the Lion Shield Coster, the one shop that could never quite recover its wares. Juka Juka Juka. But before the goblins could react, Elman, you kind of closed the door behind you and went after the owlbear instead. You tried to, trap it with its chain. It was too strong, and in a fit of rage, the owlbear flew towards the northern end of the castle, where it collided with the Goblin King and the Goblin King's ward. And that is what Bernie saw as she finally snuck her way into the castle ruins of this scene of these two large beasts kind of fighting in front of her. So a lot of shit happened last session. One big combat, basically, and that's where we're picking up, right where we left off, you guys. So we're just going to dive right back into initiative. I have our initiative order saved from the last fight. We have some new players now entering the combat in this round, starting with Yemik and his band of merry men, as they rolled quite high in the initiative. So this is what they're going to do. Staris and Dominic. Staris, you're fiddling with the door to your lock, and you see, kind of hear Dominic rush past you, just nope, 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 out there, and you kind of turn, and you just hear this sound of footsteps and stampeding feet getting louder and louder from the room next to you as several goblins come pushing out the door and rushing the hallway between you and Dominic.
No.
5, 10, 15.
They don't do that, actually.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's going to get here. It's going to use its bonus action to disengage from you as it slips past you, Stars.
You can't see me.
This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that true? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one will kind of get here-ish. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's kind of going to get here-ish. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's going to get kind of here-ish. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. This one's going to get kind of here-ish. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That one's going to get there-ish.
Oh, God.
15, 20, 25. And 15, 20, 25. And that one's going to get there-ish. So I've got a bunch of stuff that's cluttering my view. Give me 2 seconds. Blink. All right. Push that one down there, that one there. These guys are kind of sharing these two spaces here. Push that one there, and that one there. Why are you
Oh, God.
going in weird spots? All right, a lot of goblins, you guys. So they all rush into the hallway between you and Dominic. Staris, 1, 2, 3, 4 goblins are gonna take attacks on you. The 2 that are out of range are gonna take their attack and then kind of use their bonus action to disengage as then they move away.
What did I do?
Dominic, 1, 2, and 3 goblins are gonna take attacks against you.
Cool.
So these are my 4 attacks against you, Staris. I just want to say I love all of you.
Love you too. Love you so much.
1, 2, give me 2 more d20s. 3, 4. Okay, so 4 attacks against you, Staris. Okay. I got a 21, a 19. Does a 15 hit you? Stars, does a 15 hit you?
It does.
Okay. And then I'm assuming an 8 misses.
8 misses.
Alright, so 3 of my attacks are going to hit you.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You're going to take... Oh, yikes. 19 slashing damage.
Was that all together?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Okay. Good lord.
How you doing, Stars?
That hurt.
Domik. 22, I'm assuming, hits you, but an 11, I bet, misses. Domik?
Sorry, yes, a 22 does hit me, 11 does miss.
Okay, so only one of my attacks hits you, Domik.
Okay.
And you're only going to take 4 damage.
Alright.
So that wasn't that bad, guys.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Not dead yet.
As these goblins kind of rush the hallway, and Dominic, you hear like a thundering of like little goblin feet, like and like the heavy armor just kind of clanging through the hallway, and you turn and look behind you and see these goblins just swarming you. You see Staris is just pinned up against these locked doors as several goblins are just cutting into her. And you can hear Yimik just cackling with mad laughter as he approaches the door between the hallway and the banquet hall. And that is going to be the end of their turn. That then brings us to your turn, Staris.
Oh. Okay. Whew. Staris is, I think, overwhelmed with as many creatures as she sees in front of her, as many goblins as she sees in front of her. So, hoping to be, I think, the most effective. She starts focusing her energy and sings a familiar melody and casts Fairy Fire on, I guess, it's a 10-foot, sorry, 20-foot cube.
Okay.
20-foot cube, so 5, 10, 15. Can we, let me see, 20, this way. But I don't want to get Domik.
Do it. You gotta do it. Do it.
All right.
20-foot cube.
Yeah. 20-foot cube. It is a dex save. On a fail, for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. There you are. And roll 20. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So sorry.
I will say, Staris, if you wanted to like avoid getting Domik with the spell, you would probably miss getting this guy. But that would be centered on a point you really couldn't see. So I guess if it's on a point you can see, you could do it like there. And get those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would include myself though, then, wouldn't it?
It would.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you might be getting Domik, but you'll be getting all of them. Including Yimik. Still want to do it?
It's a dex save, right?
Yeah, it's a dex save. Yes.
Okay.
Let's
do
do
it.
this.
Do it.
All
I got
right.
this.
Okay.
Do it.
Alright, Domik, why don't you start us off?
Oof, I don't got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You just
Dominic,
beat 14.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
14. All right. This is the
I'm
one next to
sorry.
Dominic, natural
No,
2.
it's fine.
The one
It's fine.
behind
Star-
him, natural 5.
Star
One
sees
behind
Dominic
that.
glow and goes, no!
Oh.
The one behind that, nat 20. The one
Oof.
next to that. What am I trying to beat?
14.
Okay, so far this one and
I have a +5.
this one
I rolled a
at last.
4.
Oh god. Fail. One next to it. Also fail. And then lastly, Yemic. That one went off the table.
Fail.
That is also a fail.
Nice.
So only these two in the middle succeed. All the rest are going to be glowing.
Awesome.
I'm going to put a little pink light on them. But what color do you want your light to be, Saris?
No, violet. Violet is good. Let's do purple.
Okay, we'll do purple. Can't see it as well, but it's what we got. Hey, you see it fine.
Yeah, that
Yep, that
purple
one
pops.
succeeded.
Yeah.
That one succeeded. This one did not. This one did not. And Dominic did not. So all the ones with purple dots cannot turn invisible, and you have advantage on melee attacks or all attacks against them.
Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
All right. There you go. All right. Anything else, Cyrus?
That's a really good question.
Don't have any health potions, do you?
Huh?
Don't have any health potions, do you?
That's a wonderful question as well. You got some good ones. I do not. Sir.
Everyone should have a good berry. from the
Cyrus
beginning
gave her
of the
good
day.
berry
Oh.
to the owl bear.
No, she
Yeah.
gave it to the floor, actually.
Yeah,
Well-
That's right.
I dropped
A
it.
tile on the floor.
Oops. She draws her sword.
Yes.
All right.
Stars draws her dangerous longsword and tries to
Anything
look
else?
menacing.
She puts on a brave face and
Yes.
stares down some pretty scary odds.
Let me see. I
Um,
think Dominic and Kitlin still have bardic inspiration.
Ooh, I
So,
could have
yeah.
used
Good
that. I totally forgot about that.
call.
Oh gosh, I'm
Um,
so sorry.
That's okay. No, it's fine. It was on me. I should have remembered. Right.
All right. That'll bring us to Ku's turn.
Oh, let's see. Gundren's not looking very good, so I would like to give him a good berry. Is he able to?
As you kind of like lean down and start rifling through your bags to get a good berry, Gundren looks at you, and you can kind of see the bags under his eyes, and just this sunken look to his face. And he goes, listen to me, lad. There's something in here. You need to get out of here. It's not safe. And he kind of looks up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I can only see so much because I don't have dark vision. So
Say you're close enough to his face that you can see that. There's some
yeah.
faint embers in the brazier glowing behind you. So it's a dimly lit, on the surface. But as you look up, the braziers aren't hot enough to, illuminate the ceiling. So it's just pitch black above you. But you can see,
Perfect.
shadows across Gundren's face from the low glow of the coals.
Oh, okay. Well, you can take this and
So sweet.
he sounds like Randy Marsh.
So spooky.
Go! Listen to me! Go! Go! You need to get out of here!
Oh my god.
Go!
Yep. All right. I'll be right back. And we are going 10. And yeah, let me...
If you start to like flee the room, Ku,
Mhm.
roll me a perception check.
14 teen.
You hear this like very subtle, like just as you cross the threshold and make your way back into the room and start to see actually goblins kind of pouring out and like pushing into Dominic and cutting into Dominic. You hear this like kind of noise from somewhere above. It's like weird clicking.
Ugh, I hate that.
Cool. And then yeah, you make it into the next room. And you see all these goblins just kind of pouring out of the hallway, and you can hear the sound of like large animals fighting in the room just to the north of you. But you don't see your friends anywhere.
Okay. I'll take... Can I take one more step out this way?
Yeah, I think you got the movement to do so.
Cool. Yeah, 5, 10. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 20. Can I see what's rustling to the north of me?
There's a curtain here that we'll say got like knocked over and like pulled down as the owlbear rushed through there. And as you like peek your head around the corner, you literally see the warg has just like raked the owlbear's shoulders with its claws, and the owlbear's like turning to like slam into the like it's just these two large bodies colliding into one another essentially.
Can I see this guy?
Roll me a perception check.
Hey, how's a
Hey.
nat 20 for 23?
Yeah.
You can see that he's kind of like hunkered down and like towards like got his back up against the wall right next to the door there. As though he's trying to hide, but he's such a big kind of oafish man, you can kind of see his head peeking up over those barrels a little bit, so you do spot him.
Awesome. I would like to open up my book, and as Q does, the pages ruffle under his fingers as frost begins to kind of emanate from these pages as they're twirling, and we will cast Magic Missile
Nice.
at level 2.
Hell yeah.
But we will turn it into ice, and
Ooh.
I'm going for 1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone's getting a magic missile.
Where was 2 going?
Right in front of me.
Okay, so we got 1 right here.
Mhm.
2 right here.
Yep.
3 right here.
Yep. And the other one that's not glowing.
4 right
For
there.
4.
Oh, and the other one that's not glowing. 4.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Roll your dart against the king for me first, please.
Yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna cast this at. I don't know if this will roll dice. Okay. Cool. So that's 3 damage to the king.
Okay.
Number 2. We'll take this plus 1. That'll be. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. You said 3 damage to the king.
3 to the king.
Okay. Got it.
4 right in front of me.
4 right in front of you. Got it.
That'll be 5 for homeboy in the corner.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Got it.
And the last one will be another 5.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
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 Awesome.
Okie dokie. Got it. You see, these icy darts just shoot up and then like splinter off in several different directions, like soaring through the hallway, dodging and diving between, all the other bodies occupying it, and all strike their targets. The goblins, one gets hit in the shoulder, one gets hit right in the face. The other one gets hit like kind of in the chest. Immediately start bleeding from their wounds as these large icicle shards just pierce into them, leaving these large gaping wounds. The goblin, you see, he kind of like sees it at the last second and like gets his cloak up, and it kind of like glances off his cloak. You see it like cuts his arm a little bit. Doesn't seem as hurt by it as the little goblins do.
Mm-hmm. Take that!
Yeah.
All right. Anything else,
And
Joe?
Nope, that's gonna end my turn.
That is gonna make it the Goblin King's turn, and you're gonna see he's gonna kind of throw his cape down and like throw it over his shoulder, kind of angrily, and like stand up from over the barrels and look at Yuku after you just attacked him. And you see he pulls a wand out from his belt and just smiles this wicked, toothy, nasty grin and thrusts it in your direction. And he is going to cast Magic Missile from his wand.
Oh no!
Oh
At
no!
a 4th level, directly at you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Does he have partial cover, technically?
It's Magic Missile.
Oh, that's right. It goes around.
So that will be 7 darts that come at you.
Yeah, it will be, except they can come at me all they want. Because I'm going to cast shield. And I'm just going to eat it.
You see at the last second these motes of like unstable arcane energy. Like Ku's Magic Missile were these clean, like icicle darts that flew like knives and pierced their targets. You see these are like undulating warbles of force. Looks way sloppier, and they move in these really jagged edge directions and find Ku and are still accurate. But right as they're about to impact, you see Ku just glows with arcane energy, and they deflect harmlessly off of the shield you create. And you just see he like just kind of like growls and like stomps a little bit and just like pitches a little fit back there. And then that is gonna end his turn. And Bernie,
Go suck eggs.
Nobody still seems to notice you as you're kind of crouched in the rubble and all this is going on. You are because when you had that nat 20 stealth check at the end of last session, you are still hidden. So you just see him like stomping his feet, like cursing in Goblin. That is going to make it the Warg's turn, who is just straight up attacking the owlbear. So this is the Warg's bite attack. That is going to hit the owlbear. I'm playing with myself. Oh my god, I just rolled max damage on that. You see the warg just clamps down right on the owlbear's neck, and the owlbear just shrieks in pain. And the warg is like trying to like kind of push the owlbear over, topple it, and pin it. The owlbear is much bigger than this warg, but the warg is still pretty large. I mean, these creatures are like not quite the size of dire wolves, but still larger than your typical wolf. And you can see that the owlbear is maybe a little tired from being imprisoned and cooped up in that small tower for so long, whereas this warg is a little bit more well-fed and a little bit more energized. And it takes advantage of this moment and this kind of lapse in judgment from the owlbear and gets right on the neck and tries to topple it over. So the owlbear needs to roll a strength check, and I got a natural 3. This owlbear is just tired. And you see the warg knocks the owlbear prone, and its belly is exposed, and you see the warg goes to just bite its belly and start literally eviscerating it. That is going to be the end of the warg's turn. Holy shit, that warg fucked that owlbear up. That's going to bring us to Domik. Your turn. Kitland, you're on deck. Bernie, you're after him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Domik is seeing the chaos that's happening around him. He starts to glow with a purple glow. and he sees Staris like just get obliterated in the corner, and I think he just starts seeing red, and he's like, "No, Stars, not again!" And he's just gonna transform into his hybrid form, just right here in the middle of the way. So he's just gonna yell out in a scream of pain and anger and transform into his Strigoi form.
See a lot of Domic's hair begin to fall out again as his ears elongate, his shoulders kind of grow like up and elongate like these ridges coming down his back. His arms lengthen, his fingers lengthen and sharpen into these long sharp edges. These two large fangs elongate out of his mouth. His eyes go like black like a shark's. Yeah, go nuts, Domic.
He's gonna, the one right in front of him, he's just gonna take his swipe at him with his claws.
The one right in front of you that's glowing?
This
or
one
the
was,
one
yeah, the one glowing.
So?
Nope, the one glowing right here. Just gonna try to get some room. Yep. So that's a 24
That's gonna
and
hit, sir.
an 18. So yeah, so 24.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's roll my damage just in case.
Let's
So that's
go.
6 points of damage. But yeah, he just looks at his claws, kind of sees the little goblin in front of him. I'm assuming they're probably starting to freak out a
Oh,
little
I'm sorry.
bit. as
I
he
thought
just-
you did. I thought you did.
No,
18
that was
damage, too.
no. That was just 18 to hit or 24 to hit. Sorry, I rolled
Oh,
twice.
okay. Okay.
So
yeah,
it's 6
the
points of
24
damage.
hits. 6 points of damage. Okay. So he's still standing.
Yeah, and that's fine. He's just gonna take his claws and just
Sorry
look
about
at
the false.
No, you're
how do you
fine.
want to do it, everybody?
No, you're you're good. I figured, I was like, there's no way. And I'm assuming they're probably freaking out now that he just transformed in front of them, just got a little bit bigger and a little bit more like gangly. And he's just gonna slash up against this one in front of him and try to tear up the armor on him with his
same one?
claws. Yeah, this same one. Just guy right in front of me. And so he'll just take his claw, just slice right up his armor and just try to expose the skin under the armor. Kind of like a big can opener with my fingers.
Whee!
Are you using the 18 or are you rolling again?
The 20, there's a 24.
And then
To
you did
hit.
6 damage.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Do you have a
Yeah,
second
yeah, yeah.
attack?
Bonus action to transform, so no, not this round.
Ah.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So yes, you do all of that. You find that weak spot in the new armor. It's kind of too big for the goblin and like doesn't fit him just right. So there's definitely a lot of exposed bits. Just like stick your claws like right in between his ribs and pull him out. You see blood dripping from Domic's like bestial hands now. And the goblin like stumbles back a little bit, and there's definitely a little bit of fear, but they think they have you just by sheer numbers, and it doesn't shake their confidence just yet. Anything else, Dominic?
No, I think he's just gonna get into a stance, just ready to pounce on anything that moves at this point.
Okay, dope.
Kind of just growl a little bit.
Heard. Oh, you rolled it twice because you had advantage. That's why.
Correct.
I understand how things work now. All right, Kitland, you're up. Bernie, you're on deck.
Alright, I was holding my action for something to come through that curtain, and nothing did, so...
Correct. Nothing. So you still
I'm
have the
gonna-
arrow knocked, and you can
Yeah,
easily release tension, and you don't waste the arrow like you would a spell or anything.
yep. So I'm just gonna put that away. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, can I, like, peek through this curtain, or is that gonna take an action?
No, it's just a curtain. There's probably nothing you even have to touch. You can probably just put your face like by the wall and look through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, I think it's a free action to peek.
Okay, I'll do that and look into this room.
Okay. You can roll a perception check if you would like, but the room does appear empty.
I guess, are both doors closed? Is the door where the king is open?
So we'll say that this door right here is open, and you can kind of see the king like stomping his feet, kind of like he's pouting a little bit or throwing a bit of a temper tantrum. So this door is open. However, this door appears closed.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the curtain,
Okay.
and he's got his back turned, focused on magic missile, I imagine.
His focus does not seem to be on you at the moment. But the more visible he is to you, the more you assume you would be to him.
Okay, well, I know this is the guy that we've been looking for. He's got a big crown on him. I know I need to take it very seriously.
I love all these, like.
I
Good setup.
am going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
reach onto my belt, and I'm going to pull out a big pot,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw said pot at him and the wall next to him. And
Okay.
it is a pot full of rotworms.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it.
Yes, good.
More
Try
chaos.
to shower them in rotworms.
Holy shit.
Love that.
You
Rock
ain't
grubs,
another thing that I need to keep track of.
Yeah.
Love you. Love this.
Holy shit.
No roll necessary. You do that. And we'll say the rod grubs will take their turn immediately after you. Now I think I have a token for them.
God.
You didn't want to like tie one on an arrow?
I
No.
would have-
He
It's all
thought
or
about it.
nothing.
He thought about it.
That's fine. No, this is a better choice.
All right, yeah. So the jar just shatters like up against the door. The door. We'll say the door is kind of like draw a line. Yeah, the door's like open. I see the handle, but fuck it, like that. And it kind of like shatters on the open door, and you see like several of these gross, writhing, finger-like worms just explode out of the jar and land all over the hobgoblin's like face and get into his mouth and
Amazing.
ears and on his shoulders.
Yep.
And you see him just like, what? Take his face, and he turns and sees that you threw it. Like he fully sees you now, Kitlin. But yeah, you just hit him in the face with a bunch of rock grubs. They're crawling all over him now, and all in the space he's in.
God.
Okay,
That's
and then I'm
probably a
gonna,
very, very bad thing for him.
Yeah.
gonna go 25, 30.
And goodbye.
And that's all for now.
Bye.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The corner of chaos over there.
So,
Oh, this is where all the fuckery's going on, isn't it?
That's right.
okay. He immediately starts like trying to, pull and wipe these things off of his face. They're going to attempt to bite him.
Oh, God.
They don't add anything to this attack. I rolled a natural 13. And it hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the target is infested by 1d4 rot grubs. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d4, Kitland?
God.
Roll a 4. Roll a 4.
Yeah, that's good.
Three's great,
That'll
yeah.
do.
Hell yeah.
Ernie, you have a pretty good view of all of this. You see one rot grub, like he chokes on one. Another one you see like starts crawling in his ear, and he tries to grab it by the tail and pull it out, and it slips through his fingers and crawls into his ear. And another one you see is like biting like the top of his shoulder, kind of near his collarbone. He like tries to like reach up and grab it, and it chews its way inside of him as 3 rot worms infect him, or rot grubs infect him.
God.
Hell yeah.
Terrible.
That's
terrible.
terrifying.
For him.
Okay. Anything else, Kitland?
That is it for my turn.
This just became a horror game. I'm so sorry that I introduced Rod Grubbs into this universe.
Oh, the gang's all
Bernie,
here.
you were up.
All
The
right.
gang's all here.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Still hidden.
I
amidst all
think-
this chaos.
I think like Bernie's mind has changed at least 5 times in the matter of like 15 seconds. Like she like walked in the door, she hid. She was like, "Okay, this is good. I'm gonna find my friends." And then like a magic missile came out. Then an hour, like all this shit has been happening, and so she's just been sitting there quietly. But she did see a familiar magic missile that she recognizes from Ku. So she knows he's alive, and then she sees the very familiar
Rod
jar of
Grubbs.
Roger that she
Shattered.
gave to Kitlin less than an hour ago.
Those are
So
your
I-
friends, and they're fighting.
Exactly. So I think that that's all the confirmation that she needs, and she seeing that the goblin is kind of the focus. I think she's gonna ignore the kaiju battle at the moment because they're kind of occupying themselves, and she is gonna pull on this idea of the more numbers we have, the better. And so she's gonna reach into her pocket and she's gonna pull out a couple of little seeds and kind of blow a soft breath of air onto them and release them forward, and it's going to transform into a small golden wolf that's going to emerge, and it's going to go straight for the Goblin King as well.
yeah.
So I'm going to use my Summon Beast spell, and I'm going to summon
Tiny wolf.
a tiny wolf. I'm going to summon like a smaller wolf, because it has to be a small beast. But
Okay.
it comes in, it takes its turn directly after mine. I'm going to speak to it to attack. She just kind of points at the Goblin King and goes, "Take him down." And then with my other hand, I'm going to point directly through that curtain. And the familiar bear spirit is going to emerge from the stone ground in there. So this blue spirit of a bear emerges out in front of me, and I'd like to place it. It's a 30-foot radius, so I'm going to summon Spirit Totem Bear. I'm going to put that, I can put it 60 feet in front of me to a point I can see, so I'm going to stick it, can I ping? Yeah, like
Visibility
right here?
starts, your visibility, you start losing visibility around here because of how choked that hallway is. I think you could get it probably like 5 feet from there, like right about here.
Like right there? Okay, and
Yeah.
with a 30-foot radius, how far would that go?
It would
They'll get
stars
stars.
from there.
Oh, that's
So-
that's money.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna just put it
money.
as far as I can into that room, and then the bear
Yeah.
spirit's gonna emerge there. The golden wolf is gonna emerge from my other hand, and I'm gonna like try and just stay in the doorway to like block any exit. So that is what I'm doing for my turn. And then I can do the little golden wolf turn after me.
And then what is the bear totem we can do again? I forgot.
Oh, yes. Everybody within its radius gets. Where's it? Everyone gets 8 temporary hit points.
Oh, love that.
Thank you.
And we all get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while in the aura.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You said 9?
8 temporary hit
8.
points.
I heard what I wanted to hear.
No action required by you. Very cool. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So the beast is summoned. It's like this small, kind of wolf-like, fox-like, dog-like creature. The bear has summoned. I know you just said what the bear did, but give me a quick.
Yep. Everybody gets 8 temp hit points, and then we all
Love it.
get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Love it. Awesome. So yeah, the familiar bear totem pops up, Dominic, right next to you, and you're not quite sure where it comes from, but you recognize it immediately, and you know that Bernie is nearby. As do you, Ku, Staris, and Kitlin, as you all feel that familiar, invigorating feeling.
As soon as the bear totem shows up, you see Dominic just get like a menacingly large grin on his face. As he looks at one of the goblins, goes,
There's more.
You woke the bear.
You woke the bear.
And then what does your wolf want to do?
Okay, so my wolf is going to go after the Goblin King,
Okay.
and make an attack on him. So, gonna make a maul attack.
Love
So he gets plus
Animal.
5. Dude, what'd you say? Animal?
Animal.
Animal.
Bernie Maul.
Bernie
so
Maul.
I add 5 to this. So that's because it's my spell attack modifier. So that's going to be 18 plus
Okay.
5 to hit.
Wow. Nice.
Let's go. And so I'm going to do 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. So 1d8.
Plus 6.
So that's going to be 5 plus 4 plus
6.
3. 4 plus 3, I believe, is 7.
Is it a 3rd level spell or a 2nd level spell?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It's not my druid. Yeah, you're right. 6.
Gotcha.
That
No
does
worries.
it.
11
so
points of
11
damage.
damage, though, from the little wolf. Not bad. Alrighty. Yeah, it starts kind of mawing and tearing at his leg, and he just got a face full of rot grubs, literally burrowing into them, and now he's got a small rabid wolf biting his ankle.
What the hell is happening?
I don't know. Who are you guys? I was about to go to war. Anything else with your turn, Bernie? You're trying to stay hidden?
That's it. Yeah, I'm just staying right in that doorway.
Unfortunately, the wolf causes the Goblin King to turn around, and as he scans the room, you do see that he notices you.
Got it. Yep.
You are no longer hidden. The warg and the owlbear, you can't tell if they see you or notice you yet, as they are very much locked up in their own battle right now. That'll bring us to the owlbear's turn. What the fuck am I gonna do?
You're so crazy.
Do something
Yeah,
crazy.
probably. So the owlbear is gonna immediately kind of push the warg away as it tries to go for its belly and stand back up using half of its movement. It is then going to literally headbutt the warg, slamming not its head but its face into the warg's face, leading with its beak. I just got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
Back at you, bitch.
Yeah.
Go Owlbear.
So that it's fun when I get to roll a nat 20 and it's not on you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
We love it. Yeah.
Do more of that.
I rolled 1 away from max damage on that.
Again? Good
Ah.
God, dude.
That was a
Yeah, these
10 and a
kaijus.
9 on 2d10.
Yeah, this is a true kaiju battle.
Yeah.
So 24 damage to
Holy
the warg. And you see as the owlbear lifts its face back up, its face is bloody. Blood just drips down its beak and its face. As the warg, you can see where the beak just penetrated the center of the warg's face. There's this massive hole in its head, and the warg is stumbling. It looks like almost a lethal blow. The warg is somehow still standing, but it's very, very badly hurt. And the owlbear then gets on its hind legs and comes back down on the warg, doing a claw attack. That is also gonna hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so everyone be happy that somebody rolled a 4 and shows which direction the owlbear went.
Yeah, holy yeah.
Good job. We are so happy.
We are all very happy.
Now we deal with goblins. So rather goblins or owlbear? I take the goblins.
Yeah.
As the owlbear comes down, you hear a loud cracking sound as the owlbear breaks the warg's shoulder and just scratches its side. And the warg kind of like limps to the side, blood dripping off of its fur, and as it growls and barks at the owlbear, still standing but hanging on by a thread.
Wow.
That's gonna bring us to back to the top of the order. Yeemik and his boys.
Boo.
Um,
I bet they won't come at me.
Hope they don't.
I kind of hope they do.
disengage. Bonus action. 5. Disengage. Nope, don't need to. 5. Disengage 10. 5, 10. 5, 10. 5. There. 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 As Yeemik calls out from behind, "Keep pushing!" And the goblins continue to make their way, spilling out into the hallway, now turning their attention to both you, Ku, and you, Domik. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 attacks on you, Ku. 1, 2, 3 attacks on you, Domik. Ku, you still have your shield up, I believe.
I most certainly do.
1 attack from a goblin on you, Staris, and then Yeemik is coming in to try to finish the job. So we're going to do the first 3 attacks on you, Ku.
Sweet.
Oh, one went off the table. That's a nat 1. A 14 to hit.
Nope.
And then I got pretty high on the last one, the 21 to hit.
Yeah, that one will do it.
Damn.
Okay, so that one is gonna deal 8 slashing damage.
Child's
Rolling
play.
really, really good on that.
Child's play.
3 against you, Domik.
Okay.
Oh god. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Then all 3 of these are gonna hit.
Oh.
That's okay. Let's do this.
I rolled really excited. All right. "21 slashing damage, Domik.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
All right.
Big hits. No, I'm sorry. I'm rolling really high on damage. Staris, this is the 1 goblin attack on you.
Tap it.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Is 4 slashing damage.
Glad for those temporary hit points.
Ooh.
All right.
Staris is still as bloody as she was before.
God.
And now for Yeemik's turn.
Yeah, but he's a
You see that Yeemik's sword, unlike the kind of like not crude, they're actually well-made blades, but a lot of these goblins have short swords, nicer daggers, some clubs. Yeemik has a particularly gnarly-looking scimitar. He's going to take 2 swings at you, Staris. That one went off the table.
That means it misses.
I rolled a natural 12 and a natural 18. That is going to be a 16 to hit and a 22 to hit.
They both hit. Fuck.
You're going to take 7 slashing damage on the first attack. And 4 slashing damage on the second attack.
Ooh.
Where did he stab me?
How much HP do you have? You don't have to tell me.
Barely standing, but more blood is running.
Okay. You see, Dominic, especially in your bestial form, your perception is pretty high. You see these two goblins, Yemik and another goblin, have Staris kind of pinned to this heavy iron locked door. And you see Yemik's blade just disappear into Staris' gut. That'll bring us to your turn, Staris.
Whew. Okay. So, a strange sound starts emanating from Staris, and a discordant melody that is fueled by rage and pain. And she narrows her eyes at Yemik and sings directly at him, casting Dissonant Whispers.
Nice.
Ooh, hell yes. Let's go.
So this is a wisdom save. On a failed save, we're casting it at 2nd level. Here, let's just show you this. Also, perfect.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't think a 5 is gonna save.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, yes.
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 All right, so it's actually 4d6.
Okay.
What happens? Do I have to press both of them? What do you want me to do? Roll 20. What do you want me to do, D&D Beyond? Let's see what happens if I do this. What happens?
Just
That
roll
was
1d6.
1d6. Let's see, 3d6.
All right, so
Yeah.
12 altogether.
So 12. 12 psychic damage.
Got it.
And must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Yes.
You see... This is what happens. Dominic, as you spot this, you see like Yemik's blade kind of just plunge into Staris' gut. And Yemik just cackles. He has this maddening, like, kind of just obnoxious laugh. And that turns into this, like, scream as Yemik begins holding his head that just begins throbbing and turns and flees from Staris. And you see Staris' eyes kind of glow with this, like, dark, black, violet kind of hue for just a second. He leaves the blade still inside of you, Staris, as he lets go of it and turns to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, we got bigger.
Sweet.
30.
New weapon.
Blade in your gut.
Oh yeah, Staris. Anything else?
Let's see. I took damage. Fairy fire is concentration based.
Oh yes, please roll your concentration save. I'll actually need 2 from you since you took damage.
Okay.
Did the goblin hit you too? Yemik hit you twice,
Yeah, you hit me twice.
and the goblin hit you, so I'll need 3 actually from you.
All right, there is 1. 12.
Okay. Saves.
There is 2.
Saves.
11.
Good.
Come on. One
Come
more.
on.
Oof.
6.
Ah.
Golden die time.
I mean,
Do you... Because all the glowing ones will have... you have
Advantage
advantage
on
on the attack rolls.
everybody.
Yeah. Do...
I think that's worth it for me. For everyone, I would assume. Except for maybe Dominic, who is also on Fairy Fire.
Also true. He's
true.
It's gonna be the next song that Stars writes. On Fairy Fire!
Yeah, that's right.
Flowers on fairy fire.
What do we think?
I vote yay.
It is kind of important to have it.
She
I'm
only
cool
gets
with it.
+3.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, do we have 2?
Yes,
Golden
we have
dice?
2.
You have 2 tonight.
Thank you, DM.
This is a hard encounter.
Yep.
Yeah.
He also
I
just
think it
told
might
all
play.
of his all of his minions to run away, and then to push, and he ran away. So they might have a little change of heart here.
Say do it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it going.
Yep.
All right. One more. Please, 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 please.
Hey! Awesome.
Oh, that could have been such a feel bad.
Yeah.
That's a
Right?
real good.
All right. You grit your teeth and bear through the pain, Staris.
With the totem.
As this adventure has toughened you in a way I don't know that you ever imagined it could, and you still focus on the spell, and the glow maintains.
Okay. So that was action. I'm not moving anywhere. Can I see Ku clearly? Or no, because everything's clogged up.
I will say, what's your passive perception?
12.
I'll say you can just make out Ku. The goblins are pretty short. You're pretty tall. Yeah, I think you just have line of sight on Ku. It's a little chaotic, but you can make him out in the fray.
All right. With what little breath she has left, Star sings out "Could be true" and casts Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Yay!
So I believe Dominic, Kitlin, and Ku all have Bardic now.
Correct.
I used mine last time on the animal handling.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
Or the
Cool.
speak
The
with
owlbear.
animals, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you for being honest about that. All right. Anything else, Stars? Or is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Ku, you're up. We'll do a lot of role playing for the next 3 sessions. I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
I mean, yeah,
This
we're
is-
all going to be dead. We need to make new characters. What happens?
I need a bath.
All right.
Spa day.
I would. Oh no. Yeah, Ku's been holding his book up to kind of deflect attacks and get out of the way. But I think he's gonna open it up one more time, and we're going to magic missile at 2nd level.
Go.
Okay.
Second level.
And we will
You know which
go.
goblins are bloody?
I think I'm going to change tack a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to do one at the warg,
Okay.
one at the king.
Okay.
Yeah, this one up here, and then this other one that's not on fire right here.
Okay.
And it's going to be lightning damage this time as these, as static begins to crackle from the book to Ku's fingertips as these dagger forms start taking shape.
Nice. All right, roll your, damage for the warg.
Yes. All right. Damage for the warg. Here we go. And this will be +1 on this.
Okay.
2 damage on the warg.
Okay. As if it wasn't damaged enough, now an electrical bolt comes and pelts it, further chipping away at its very small life total. For the Goblin King.
That's 4 damage on the king.
Okay. Copy. And then show me which goblin again, the first one? This one?
3 on that one, correct.
Okay. That one falls down dead.
Yes.
And then, the one that's bloody, that's not on fairy fire, gets the last one.
That one falls down dead.
That one, perfect.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That's how we'll roll it.
Warg is very hurt. Goblin King, I don't even think he notices it because of all of the other problems he's facing right now. He's got a honey badger chewing on his leg and worms crawling into his face. So you see it like hits him and it draws a little bit of blood. He doesn't even flinch. He's got so many other problems. The other 2 goblins, it hits him and boom, kills him instantly. As they were already pretty hurt from your previous attacks or someone's attacks.
Does the owlbear notice that we're attacking his attacker?
The owlbear is a huge flash of fur and feathers, and you see him almost single-handedly eviscerate a warg. Yeah. You're watching a bear and a lion fight.
So cool.
And by that I mean it's very fast and ferocious, right? There's not that same beat of recognition you have with your allies in combat where you might lock eyes and have a moment of got you, or it's their fight is almost not unnatural, but it's just so ferocious. I mean, it's so animalistic.
I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna move under the umbrage, or I guess not umbrage because it's nothing but light. I'll move under the bear totem.
Okay, cool.
And that's gonna be Ku's turn.
Oh no. Come back, you beautiful bear.
Come back, you beautiful bear.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I want it to go. Yeah. Haha, I'm so smart.
It's a Ku totem.
Now it's just this hologram. You kind of step into it, and you guys kind of see Ku just in the middle of this big glowing golden bear. That's gonna bring us to the Goblin King's turn. He, at the start of his turn, is going to take 1d6 piercing damage per rot grub infecting him.
Oh my god.
3d6? Holy shit, dude.
3 rot grubs infecting him, so he will take 3d6 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, Caitlin, thank you.
Not
Pretty great.
Okay. Then
It's like the Muppets.
Oh God.
Babies.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make your dreams come true.
Kind of forgot how horrible rock grubs are.
We learned about him.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah.
when there was one loose and we were all
Yeah.
freaking out?
And we were freaking out. Yeah, there's 3
now
inside of
there's
him right
3. exactly.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to roll.
Oh, hold on,
now.
Chad.
You
Yeah,
are
let's do
away
it.
from the
Real
mic.
quick.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to roll a nature check for the Goblin King to see if he even knows how to save himself from this.
Oh god. Wow.
He does not.
Jesus.
Do we know how to save ourselves from this?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we know how to save ourselves, but we know how to use them in battle.
So
When
not
you're done
thinking
eating
clearly,
him.
and just in a furious rage, he is going to pull out his great hammer and take 2 swings with it. One at the rot grub swarm, one at the honey badger.
The honey badger. I know.
I'm slowly
That's
trying to
so
convince Abigail to change it to a honey badger.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it needs to be a honey badger now.
Can I do a honey badger? I didn't even see that on the small beast list.
I mean,
I mean,
it's for
it'll still
flavor.
be the stat block that it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll just be flavor.
Um,
It'll be fine.
Tasmanian devil. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It rolled a 7 because I got a natural fucking 2 to try to hit the swarm of rock grubs, and the rock grubs armor class is 8, so it misses.
Oh,
So as
yeah.
the like hammer like slams down on the rock grubs, they just like slowly squelch like out of the way as it just like slams into the ground and hits nothing, and it just brings it up and tries to slam it down on the tiny wolf. Okay, that's much better. That's a 21 to hit your tiny wolf, Bernie.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
And I'm going to deal 5 bludgeoning damage to it.
Okay. Got it.
Dealer.
For sure.
And as it is kind of this like fey summon entity, you see where like the hammer hits it, and like where it hits it, it would have crushed it. It just like it kind of like partially dissolves and then like reforms and then goes back to attack. This magical
Nice.
conjured wolf entity. This wolf spirit that you've kind of tapped into. And then fuck, what is he gonna do? So he slams his great hammer down on the tiny dog, on the rot grubs. He's frustrated. He's just lashing out. His face is turning like red. He kind of glances at you, Bernie, and just like huffs. And you just see him like push the door open quite forcefully right here, and it slams into the wall as he marches past these rot grubs. 5, 10, 15, 20, pushes open this curtain and steps into the room and looks down and sees you, Kitlin, and just like reaches out to kind of grab you with one of his hands. As he steps past the rot grubs, they're going to take an opportunity attack against him.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
my
Honey Badger
little
does
wolf,
too.
right? Yeah, my little
And
wolf.
your
gets
wolf
a
will
little
also
attack
get an
too.
opportunity attack. Now, the grubs don't get to add anything to this attack, so I need a 13 or higher to hit.
From me?
I got a 3.
Damn. Oh,
The rock grubs miss.
dang.
Ooh, +5, so 20 to hit for my little guy.
That is going to hit.
Sweet. Okay, so that's gonna be another 1d8 +6. Oh hell yeah! 8 + 6.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Damn.
Yes. Go tiny wolf.
I think that like Bernie like Bernie sees him huff at her and like turn to walk away, and her eyes just kind of gleam for a second, and she like bites out. And as she bites out, the little wolf bites out and snags him on the ankle and just tears it open.
No, right on the ass cheek, like full cheek. Rips some of his pants a little bit, you know, and I was like, little fat goblin butt is sticking out. Awesome. All right. He's a hardy guy though. He's taking some damage, but he's still hanging in there. That is going to be the end of the Goblin King's turn. Now this poor warg is going to attempt to retaliate. Actually, push past you, Bernie.
Okay.
It is going to attempt to kind of barrel you over.
Mm-hmm.
I will let you tell me. Do you want to stand your ground and try to like stop this warg from rushing past you, or do you want to kind of get out of its way? Will say, as the warg rushes you, you can see the owlbear like lift its paw up like it's going to take a swing at it.
I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm not gonna let it
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
The owlbear
Hell yeah.
swings at the warg and misses. I rolled a natural 3.
Okay.
So the warg is going to rush at you and attempt to just shove you basically into the rubble and out of the way. So this is going to be a contested strength check.
Okay.
If you want to do athletics versus so basically you would get to choose athletics or acrobatics, right?
Okay, got it.
If you choose athletics, you will literally like stop the warg from moving.
Mm-hmm.
If you choose acrobatics, that's essentially you diving out of the way.
Okay.
If you fail either one, you might take a little bit of bludgeoning damage as you get tossed into the rubble.
Okay. I'll choose athletics. Now, I will say, DM, I
Yeah.
made a mistake earlier in the placement of my bear and ended up not getting me in the radius. So I'm just going to, because I said that's where I was going to play it, I'm not going to give myself the 10 hit points or the advantage on strength
Oh,
checks.
okay.
Because I didn't,
cool,
like,
cool.
I said I would put it as far as I could, thinking about the teammates. So I think that I'm just going to stick to that. So I'm just going to roll
Okay.
it straight.
Okay, well, I appreciate you playing it like that, and I hope the dice gods are in your favor.
Ooh, we'll see. All right.
All right, so this is my wargy warg strength check. Oof.
That's a nat 1.
No.
I got a
Oh.
No.
I got a
Oh,
Well-
that's a golden die. Is that
Is that a golden guy? I feel like-
I
yeah.
don't think so. I don't think so. I'd rather save it for like a life or death situation if we need it.
Yeah, but what if
Yeah.
that thing runs
Yeah,
out
like
and all the other wargs
above
see it and all
cable.
of the...
Yeah.
I mean, with a +0, she'd have to roll a natural 20.
I was about to say, like, even if I re-roll, I have +0 to my athletics. So, yeah, that's all good.
Oh, are you sticking with your natural 1?
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a natural 18.
Nice.
Which would have been a 21. So I think with your modifier, there would have been no way to beat that, even with
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Yeah.
So the warg, you stand your ground, Bernie, you tough, stubborn son of a bitch. And the warg just knocks you on your ass. This massive, like I said, size of a lion creature, rushes past you. You are going to take 4 bludgeoning damage as
Okay.
you are knocked to the side into the rubble there. And you are knocked prone as it kind of stumbles over you. And you see that it flees and goes.
Is that a honey badger opportunity attack?
It already used
that
its
would
reaction.
Already used it.
already used-
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets outside the curtain, and then you do not see where it goes. But you do see a trail of blood as it rushes away.
Okay.
That will bring us to Dominic. Your turn. Kitland, you're after him, then Bernie. Then we've got a few more enemies in the initiative, and then I think we'll take a quick break.
Cool.
Woohoo.
I did chat you DM. So
In the Discord?
Yeah, both Discord and Roll20.
Ah, okay. Thank you. There was a reason I needed you to tell me that.
Correct.
I need to remember what it was. So, 2 seconds.
Yep.
I think I know exactly where it is.
The owlbear doesn't have anything to focus on anymore,
Nope.
except for Bernie.
Who is prone? Maybe it'll just run out the door. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Comic, will you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. Natural 20 for a 22.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Get it.
You may
All
take
right.
your turn.
All right. Dominic saw everything that happened to Staris, and I think he's just going to go into a fit of rage, and he is going to attack this one. That's this one right in front of him,
Mhm.
and try to get to Staris. I think that's his plan at this point.
Okay.
So he is going to attack that one. And I have advantage because he's on Fairy Fire. So 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right. And then he's going to do 8 points of slashing damage to this one. He's just going to tear it up.
Hell yeah.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
He's just going to take his claws and he's just going to kind of put them both into the chest plate of the goblin and just pull apart and just kind of rip them apart.
Yeah, you stick your dagger-like fingers through his chest plate into his actual sternum and rip open his chest as you rip apart his armor. And he's fully dead. And you just, like, blood splatters everywhere all over your face. Stars, you see Dominic in this beast form, like, lick his lips as this goblin blood splatters him.
Whoa.
And then Dominic, I think, going to start moving, just menacingly 5, 10, and get up to this one. He's not going to care about the opportunity attack if that guy's going to take it. He is just trying to get to Staris at this point.
They will both take their opportunity attack on you.
Okay.
That is a natural 2 and a natural 15.
They both miss.
The natural 15 is a 19 to hit.
Ooh, 19 to hit?
Yeah.
That one will hit.
6 slashing damage.
Okay. He's just going to shrug it off and keep going.
Cool.
He's now bleeding from all of the wounds he has on him, but you can see just the menacing look of just wanting to tear this one in front of him apart. And he's going to use his bonus action to then slash again at this one.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
And I have advantage.
With advantage.
Yep. That is a 16 to hit and a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
All right. And he's going to do another 6 points of slashing damage on that one.
Very close. Very bloody. Still standing.
That's fine. He's just kind of now just right on top of him, of that other one, just kind of bearing down on top of him, ready to just take him out. And so Stars, you just see this beast of a form. At this point, you've never seen Dominic this harried before. It's very primal and look at this point. And that will end Domic's turn.
And
Hell yeah.
kind of scary looking, Staris. Like, I'll never tell you how your character feels about something, but the sight of this is something that is fear-inducing.
Intimidating?
It's probably
Absolutely.
very just what's
But
the word?
but also
Yeah.
just monstrous. Like it looks unnatural. It looks like a creature from a nightmare, right? Like just the aesthetic of it is unnerving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cool. Anything else, Dom?
Nope, that's it. And you're just gonna kind of
All right.
hear just a guttural kind of from him. That's it.
Dope. All right, Caitlin, you're up. Bernie, you're on deck.
Well,
See the Goblin King just barge into this room.
yeah. Well, so having my own rock grub experience and now owning them and learning about them, well, fiddling with them. Do I see on his face and ears and neck that there's any sign of the rock grub anymore? Or are there just little holes where they once were?
Roll me a perception check as you kind of take a quick glance as he enters the room really fast.
That'll be a nat 20.
Man, you do not see any rod grubs on his person with a nat 20. With a nat 20, because I said one went in his mouth and one went in his ear. You don't see any like tails dangling out of his ear or mouth. But you do, with a nat 20, see what looks like a small hole in his like shoulder near his collarbone.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
looks
just
like
gonna
about the
say
size
to
of
him,
a brow.
right, you're fucked. That was a class hit with the jug there. And then I'm just gonna leave him alone, and I'm gonna move away. Now I know it's been a week in human time, but has it been a
Right.
minute in our fight?
Oh, because you still have Zephyr Strike up, right?
Yeah.
And that lasts for 1 minute. Let me look at one thing. Can you put the spell up in D&D Beyond? If not, I can look it up.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I play his handbook now, like a good DM.
That is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I believe you cast it when the owlbear was triggered. I think it's maybe been like 30 seconds. So I think we're like halfway through the spell. So it would still be up. So yeah, he would go to like try to swing, but before he even can, get the momentum behind the swing, you're already out of reach.
Well, yeah, and I just want to leave him scared that whatever is happening to him is worse than me trying to attack him. So
Yeah.
I believe
roll me an intimidation check.
That's gonna be a 20.
Oh,
Wow.
Shit.
you say it with such conviction that you see like he gets kind of mad, and then he goes to swing and you run away, and as you kind of like look back over your shoulder, there's like some worry on his face.
And so I close this door. It's an action to open it, right?
This door right here?
The door that's directly behind me?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna open the door.
These are pretty weak, shoddy doors. There's not a lot of like mechanisms on them, so it's pretty easy to just kind of push them open. But like a gate or something that had like a latch that you might have to interact with to open, that I might consider an action. But I don't think these curtains and these doors really require an action to get through.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot on the one that's just directly in front of me.
Cool.
And then I will take sharpshooter because I have advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
And so -5. So 21 minus 5 and a 20
20
minus
minus 5.
5.
Nice. A 16 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So I will do 10 plus 4. And
He was already pretty hurt looking before
Okay.
you fired the arrow. That's all I'll say.
okay, no more
Okay.
additional.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's dead. I think like eight damage killed one for those
Yeah.
playing the home game.
And then, yeah, I'll just say, all right, good luck, and I'll move one here, and
Amazing.
I'll close this door behind me.
Nice.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Got it. I think that was the same door that Ku tried to shut, and then like the owlbear just like pushed open, following around. But yeah, you kind of, and as you shut it again, you look at him and you can see just the worry and concern kind of growing on his face. Like, what do you mean I'm fucked? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, love that meme.
As you just completely brain a goblin with ease with your bow, Kitlin, you see, or Ku, you see this like arrow just come sticking out of a goblin's head as it falls face first onto the floor. As Kitlin emerges from the room in front of you. That will bring us to Bernie's turn.
Okay. Bernie kind of sits up a little bit, dusts herself off, looks up to the owlbear now, and kind of stares it down for a second, waiting for it to look at her. And she's gonna say to it, using the speech of woods that I have, if you don't think that motherfucker isn't gonna trail your scent down and any family members you have out there it's not going to try and take out to finish the job, then you'd be a silly owlbear. I suggest you go follow him and finish the job yourself before he gets to anybody you care about. And I'm just gonna say that to the owlbear and kind of and move to the side on the doorway and kind of like show, you know what I mean, like make room for it to go by if it wants to.
Roll me a persuasion check, Bernie.
11.
Hard to read. This creature is
Uh.
intense and very focused right now.
Yep. Okay, is that my action or am I?
Yeah, I think that was kind of a lot. That was kind of an involved thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that might be your action for this turn. I'll let you still have your bonus action and your move if you want.
Okay. Cool. I am going to sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up from prone and fuck. Are the rock grubs are still right there in that doorway?
Yeah, the door's kind of open and they're just like on the floor a little bit,
Okay.
squirming around.
Puddle of rock grubs.
Not gonna go that way. I think I'm just gonna stand up using half, so I have 30 movement, so I have 15 left.
15 left.
5, 10. Fuck, I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna move out of the way.
You haven't moved once this whole.
I know. I've been fucking cornered in this doorway, basically.
You and Saris have been in like the worst
Opposite.
position.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna move.
Saris arguably worse.
For sure. I
I'm
can't.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm not able to. I'm not able to move my token.
Oh yeah, because you were a late addition. Give me 2 seconds. All right, you should be able to move it now.
Cool. I'm just gonna go 5. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm just gonna go 5.
Okay.
And move out of the way of the doorway and just kind of keep looking at this owlbear, just ready to hold my ground if necessary. So then that'll be my turn.
Do you
and
like
then-
do a little hand wave like after you?
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
curtsy bow.
Wash on deck.
After you.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, and then so for my little wolf's turn, I am gonna send. I don't want him going through the rock gobs either, but I'm not sure if that would affect him or not.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's what I'll do. I am going to have him.
Does a summon have a brain?
I don't think so.
Wow.
It's a corporeal form, beast spirit block. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna say chase, but jump over those little grubs right there. And I'm gonna send him after the Goblin King, but have him jump over the rock grubs.
Okay. So what's its move speed?
It has 30 feet of movement.
It could get right behind the Goblin King. And you see it leaps deftly over the swarm of rock grubs, which have already used its reaction this round. So it does not get to take an opportunity attack. Because
Cool.
it took its opportunity attack on the king.
Awesome. And I'm gonna have the wolf go after the king one more time and do a maul attack.
Okay.
So +5
Roll
to
me that
hit.
attack roll. This wolf has done the most damage to the king. The wolf and the rock grubs are doing all the damage to the king.
I love it.
That's 13 to hit.
If it meets, it beats. That's a hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go. D8 plus 6. So there's the D8. So 10 damage total.
Wow.
This Goblin King is starting to look a little hurt. As nature is fucking its day up. All right. Anything else for your turn, Bernie?
That is it. That's all.
All right. That's gonna bring it to the owlbear's turn,
Okay.
and it's gonna hold eye contact with you, Bernie, and walk right towards you. And he brushes past you as he turns forward.
Oh,
and walks past her.
Yeah.
there
Bernie.
is the. There's
Bye,
the
friend.
smallest little.
Yeah.
Like as he
You-
walks by.
Butthole is puckered so hard right now.
Yes. Everything is puckered. Everything's just like so tense under.
You turn and watch like the little cloth kind of covering that covers this hole that leads through the rubble to get in this way. And just watch as the owlbear goes. Your heart beating, your butthole puckering. And you, like, a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds go by. You don't hear anything. And then you hear "Arr!" this yelping sound. As something is
Oh!
outside.
Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you, friend.
Upon hearing the yelping sound, Barry just goes, like, lets out the biggest held breath and is just, oh. And is
Roll me a
standing
perception check.
there. Okay. Perception. 10. Gosh, I'm rolling like shit.
You let out a sigh of relief and focus back on the shitstorm inside the castle. That is the end of the second round of combat. You got let's take like a 10-minute break, stretch your legs, go get some water, go get a drink, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back like right at 9ish and dive back in and
Brilliant.
wrap up this combat.
That was only 2
Perfect.
rounds of combat?
Only 2 rounds of combat.
God.
We got a lot of moving pieces here.
Yeah, we have
Yes. we
18
do.
combatants.
Is that including the rock grubs?
Not the ones
How'd you
inside.
guys summon
Not
the ones
more
inside.
shit in this massive fight?
Amazing.
We gotta even the odds.
Hell yeah.
Action economy.
That's it.
That's
all about
right.
action economy, baby.
Take Daisy up.
Oh, yeah.
She asking.
Yep.
All right. I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.
Cool.
And in classic D&D fashion, I still haven't hit Kitland.
Yes. Yep. That man is never gonna take any hits.
No. And I kill Staris like 6 times a week.
Yeah.
That's the thing about combat, though, is like I'm only scary for like the first 2 rounds, and then you guys start dropping my guys, and then you guys get to
Yay.
be scary.
Yeah. If we can last those first 2 rounds, we're pretty much good.
I was.
I mean,
scared
honestly,
there for a
that
second, you
owlbear,
guys.
that was scary, and
Yeah.
that Yemik, that Dissonant Whisper was clutch because Yemik would have been brutal.
Well, yeah, right. And the idea was always to have like really big fight, and then like this neutral force charging through it, and I kind of just wanted to see how that organically evolved. So that was kind of cool because I just put the pieces down. I don't know how it's
Yeah.
gonna, in what order it's all gonna come in, and
Yeah.
and there's so much of
uh,
this castle you guys still haven't been to. Like,
Correct. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna explore it. We might just bail at this point. We'll see what the rest of the party wants to do. But Sean,
might.
that thing happens every top of my turn, by the way.
Yes.
Back.
Okay.
Can you remind me what it
Secrets.
is?
Yes.
You know what it is?
Secrets.
Or
Yes.
is it just to do the thing?
It's to do the thing, and then
It
I
is a wisdom save,
move.
right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, if you know what to do, then you just do it.
Okay, cool. I'll just, I was letting you know.
Thanks. I vaguely remembered it, but let me look at your character sheet.
Oh my god. Oh, that was unexpected. I can't look away.
I know.
Ah.
Oh. Oh my god.
For those of you who haven't seen the Discord, go look at the Discord.
There's a little story going on there.
Yes, I've been looking at it.
Oh God.
And what?
And the memes
Meme
and
and
chatter.
chatter.
Yeah.
Is anybody
Okay.
bloodied right now? Other
I
than
think
Staris?
Staris is,
I
yeah.
was like, yes. So bloody.
So
That's
Okay.
my second song. So bloody.
From now on, and you whatever. Whenever you do hit bloodied, and by bloodied I mean like half your maximum HP, right? So if your max HP is 20, at 10 HP and less, you're bloodied. Whenever you get bloodied, just let me know. Or like announce it to the group, like, oh yeah, you see my character start to bleed, or I'm starting to get bloodied, because that might be important for certain things.
Yep.
Sure.
Ah, got it.
Thank you. Love you guys. All right, y'all ready to jump back in? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
Everybody, does anybody hate me yet, or are we all
Let's
so
not
friends?
die.
No, this has been super fun. As stressful as it's been so fun.
Yes.
That is going to be Yemik's turn. This door is still open. You can still kind of see Yemik, Domik, and Staris. And your spell ends, right? It only lasts, for the turn.
Yes, it's instant. It's one action. Mhm.
Yemik shouts something in Goblin.
I don't speak
Ah.
goblin.
Hmm.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, he's going to rush back into the fray. He's going to, with the intention of coming after you, Stars, and then freaks as he sees this very wicked-looking creature towering in the hallway nearby. So, Yemik is going to Cha-cha. He's going to make an attack against each of you. So
Oh,
the first one is instinctively at you, Dominic.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
oh, fuck.
This one is at you, Saris. Oh my god.
Just
Not rolling
barehanded.
that dice anymore.
yeah,
It
does he have
is
a weapon?
barehanded because he doesn't have his sword.
Yeah.
I think I just wasted that nat 20 because he doesn't have a sword. He's just gonna stay where he is. Good shit, Kitland. That is absolutely right. All right, yeah, I rolled a nat 20 for nothing. You just gonna stay right where
It's
he
for
is.
practice.
Just
The
practice.
goblin here is going to. Okay, yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. These. All right, this goblin right here is gonna see that Kitland just shot a goblin right here. He's going to disengage from Ku as a bonus action and attack Kitland. This goblin is going to attack you, Ku. So, one attack against Kitland. That is a natural 2. That misses. One attack against Ku. That is a 19 to hit Ku.
Yeah, that one hits.
That is 3 slashing damage.
You've been practicing that?
This goblin is going to freak out, disengage as a bonus action, and flee from you all as you hear Yimik shouting something in Goblin. And as this goblin flees, Yimik, in anger, is going to use his nat 20 to stab that goblin, killing him because he's angry at him for fleeing, and that's what I get for not remembering something. So, yeah, you see Yimik just like start choking him, grab the short sword out of his hand and stab him with it, and then throw
Nice.
his body to the side.
Wow.
And then he's going to start marching the rest of his way to you guys. We'll say he gets to about here. Because he kind of got held up for a second. So that's what he's going to do with his turn, because he's a dick.
I am bloody.
Okay.
Thank you, Ku. That is the end of Yimik's and the Cragmaul's turn. That'll bring us to. Yeah, I think they're gonna just keep doing what they're doing. That'll bring us to Staris' turn.
Okay. So Cyrus knows where Yumik is. Correct?
Yes.
She can see.
Yeah.
We can see
Yeah.
around this corner. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll say that door is ajar.
Discordant melodies begin again.
Yeah.
Stars narrows her eyes. They become black. Of like a dark, dark purple. And she casts Dissonant Whispers again on Yumik.
Yeah.
Hell
This time at first level. Alright.
That is a natural 20 on the save.
Ah.
Again,
Ooh.
That's
minus
okay.
1 to it, so it's a 19.
Alright.
I think that's great.
Yeah, on a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
Okay.
So we're still going to take half of 3d6.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice,
5.
11, so 5 points of
Okay.
psychic damage.
Cool.
And he does not run away.
Yeah, you see that he's like in his stride, like across the banquet hall to get to you. That's kind of what stops him, preventing him from getting to you guys, is him getting racked by this like psychic pain again as he shrugs it off, sort of diminishing returns. He's a little bit more familiar with the spell now, and he's just enraged by how much of a fool you made of him. He just killed one of his own, and you see him coming towards you. Roll me a perception check, Stars.
Hello.
Oof.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
hallway that Yimik came down from as you're looking into the room and casting the spell at him, you can see that it's kind of choked by rubble and really dark. But with a 21, you can hear and faintly see the sound of more creatures whistling and moving and preparing, as though maybe when Yimik shouted in Goblin, he had alerted more enemies to your position.
More goblins are coming. Star says to, whoa, what is that?
What's what?
The Domic monster, the Dom monster.
The monster.
Wait,
Oh.
Yeah, Domic, that's what that was. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
I guess-
That'll...
Well, hang on. I could move.
Ooh, you're
this
on deck.
way. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stay there.
Okay, you limp past Dominic. You still have this blade
Oh,
kind of in you. I imagine you've taken that out at some point, right?
no, that's fair. I was gonna be threatening with the other goblin, but he ran away. So, yeah, Stars takes the sword out of her gut and stows it.
Yeah, it takes some effort, but you were able to pull it out. Blood continues to leak. You know you need to do something with it soon.
Yeah.
As you just feel, weakness from the toll this battle has taken on you. But yeah, you now have a
wait.
scimitar.
Oh, I have a scimitar, and shit, I have not used a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast healing. Yeah. Yes. I can see myself.
Yes, you can.
I
You
can see
absolutely can.
myself. It's so nice.
You can always see
alright.
yourself, unless you're blind.
We'll say it this way. As Staris is like taking the blade out of her, she just softly sings to herself to heal herself once the blade is free.
Fuck, this hurts!
So much. Alright, cool.
So yeah, as you pull the blade out, you sing a small tune, stopping the bleeding so you don't bleed out as you pull this blade out of you. And you heal yourself for a little bit. Nice.
Cool, for a little
Not
bit. I got a little bit. I'll take
Okay.
it.
That is the end of your turn. Ku, you're up.
Oh,
It is.
I'm
I'm not dead yet.
I would really like to dispatch some of our friends, so I would love to shocking grasp this gentleman who is just hanging around and being obnoxious to Q.
Now, this gentleman does have some nice new shiny armor on.
Oh my!
Which
We
has
got
been increasing
advantage.
their armor class and increasing their attack power against you. So that will give you
Oh.
advantage on your attack against them.
Does a 14 hit?
14, unfortunately, is going to miss. As the goblin is able to kind of push you away, the spell gets off, but you just sort of kind of sparking the air around him as you're kind of slap fighting with this goblin.
Sure. I'll slide 5 feet this way.
Okay.
And try and impress myself against this other goblin.
Okay.
Who? That's all I've got.
All right, that'll bring us to the Goblin King's turn. Caitlin, will you roll me 3d6?
Sure will.
I sure will.
I will do that.
A 6.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
A
2 more
3.
sixes, let's go. Oh.
And a 3.
Okay,
Nice.
12. Not bad, though. Okay. You you shut the door, so you don't see
Yeah.
anything. This goblin is going to look at this stupid fucking
It's-
tiny
it's-
golden wolf. And he is going to. None of you see this, but I'm just going to narrate it anyways. The wolf sees it. So the tiny wolf looks up at this Goblin King with ferocity and determination, and sees as he unclasps this small glass vial from his belt, and it's this smoky reddish kind of liquid that's he uncorks the bottle and swigs it back, and the goblin drinks a potion of fire breathing,
Oh.
and
Oh.
looks down at tiny wolf, and
Oh, no.
smoke begins to pour out of his nose and out of his mouth as he takes a deep breath in and exhales this massive cone that fills this entire room with fire. It'll burn the grubs as well, which I believe should have been going
Oh.
after Kitlin's turn. Make a note of that. They've just been kind of hanging out on the ground
They're
for a
grubs.
minute. Yeah,
They're good.
They grubbing.
they're grubbing.
They're grubbing.
Bernie, will you make a dexterity saving throw for your beast?
Yes. It will get a +0 to this. 17.
Okay. That is going to pass, but you will still take half damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's go. So 18 damage halved to 9.
Okay.
9 fire damage your little fox will take. How much HP
Got it.
does it have?
30.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Out, little wolf.
That's more than me.
And just, he kind of itches and scratches at himself as he can just feel this piercing, writhing sensation inside of him, and doesn't seem to really know what's causing it or fully understand the effects these rod grubs are having on him. Fuck,
So,
man.
Because none of us are in the room, you might not want to describe this, but could we describe like where he's feeling the pain that he took at the top of the round, or no?
I think right now it's just inside of him. I don't think it'll hit that specific point until like he dies, essentially. Right?
God damn.
But then once he, yeah, right, so, yeah. Either way, he's
in
not
pain
seeing
somewhere.
he's not seeing another sunrise. Let's put it like no matter what happens, this Goblin King is a dead man.
So crazy.
I mean,
Congratulations.
ah.
Yeah.
So do we set the corpse on fire?
Yeah.
Just run away.
We'll
Just run away.
figure-
Just
we'll
run
figure
away.
that out. We'll figure that out later.
This
Right.
whole ruins is going to become a lair for these rot grubs to grow and
no.
thrive and
My
make a giant rot
God.
grub that will try to consume the planet.
Alien Queen.
That'll be the big
Yes.
baddie at the end.
You freak
Yes,
us, you
yes,
so.
it absolutely will.
So you're saying
giant
we made an apocalypse beast is basically what we have set on this world.
Don't think about it too much. Don't worry
Don't
about
think
it.
about it.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
We'll-
about
we'll-
it.
kill them when they're
Speaking of
older.
though, does Bernie see the rock grubs in the hallway get torched to bits?
Oh, yeah, they need to make a dexterity saving throw. Thank you for reminding me.
Huh.
I don't think they're gonna pass, but let's play the game. They get to add a -2.
Oh no.
Wow.
That is a 4, so 2, so they fail. They're gonna take all of the damage. You see most of the grubs are completely incinerated.
Mhm.
A small handful of them remain.
Okay.
Burning. Sorry, you see that.
Sean, I'm gonna message you, I think.
Okay.
On my phone because I don't know how to do it on Discord.
Feel free to do that. Dominic, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. All right. Another wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, and you will -2
Correct.
for the roll.
Oh, that's not great.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna use the golden die.
I like that.
That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
If you're all cool with that, I'm gonna use the golden die.
Go
If
for
it's
it.
gonna
Yeah.
be bad, then definitely use the golden die.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
like
not-
everyone's
it's-
cool with it.
It's not gonna be great. Oh, didn't help.
no!
Oh no!
It's not
Oh, I have my bardic. I have
No!
bardic.
You do
I
have-
have bardic. So
You do
I'm
have
gonna use that
bardic.
d6. I'm gonna use the d6.
Do it.
You- So, if you use
Okay. Sorry.
the DC is 8, you guys,
Yes,
because
yes.
that's how bad it is, and I never want him to fail. So a 9 -2 would have been 7. Which
7.
was still gonna
Would have
fail.
still failed.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I used my bardic as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna go with that.
Holy cow.
We're not gonna
Good.
talk about it, guys.
Talk
It's
about
perfect.
We'll
Don't worry
cross that
about it.
bridge when we get there.
Right
Not
before
tonight.
Dominic does, Saris, right before Dominic does whatever he does, you are kind of holding your stomach where your wound was, where you were bleeding so heavily from the sword, and you kind of heal it up as best as you can with your spell. And as you look up, you see that Dominic is just staring directly at your wound
Oh,
for
shit.
just a second, and then he snaps to. Dominic, take your turn.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Dominic is just gonna kind of move into the doorway, right in front of Yimik, and
Destroy him.
Dominic gonna close the door.
Is this one of those
Oh
slow doors?
no!
Holy shit.
And so, Staris, you just see the door just slowly close, and Dominic is looking at you, and then that's it. You don't see anything else.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Dominic.
Dominic is going to turn to Yimik and kind of just look him in the eye, and he's gonna say, You hurt my friends. I've murdered the rest of your goblins, and you are next. Any last words, Yimik?
He spits on you.
Okay. I'm going to take my attack with my claws, and I have advantage on this because he's still fairy fired.
Hell yeah.
And that is a 10.
Oh, wow.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Natural 1? Seriously? Fuck you, dice.
You see the dead goblin at his feet that he just stabbed, and he gets his short sword up and parries your attack away. And just laughs that obnoxious laugh at you.
Yep.
Too slow, freak!
And then I'm going to throw my bonus action at him as well.
Okay.
I have advantage on that one, right? Still?
Yeah,
you still have
all like
advantage
that.
because of the fairy
Yep.
fire.
Dude, what the fuck?
God.
That's fine.
He
Grinding
continues to
Dominic is
your
real hurt
blows.
at this point.
This crafty goblin who seems a little bit quicker than you anticipated. He looks at you, continuing to laugh. You're wrong about one thing, freak. You didn't get all of us. And at that point, Dominic, you see 3 more goblins coming from the hallway just behind him.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well,
Nope. That's it. Let's do this.
All right.
cockatrice asshole.
Hitland, you're up, buddy. Bernie, you're on deck.
Okay.
Alright. Um. Hmm. I'm gonna open the door behind me
Okay.
and say over to the Goblin King, "You doing all right?"
What did you do to me?
um.
Like, scratching his face and chest vigorously.
Um. And I think while I've got advantage on flanking on the guy in front of me, and still just kind of taunting the Goblin King behind me, I'm gonna be like looking backwards, but like shank with my short sword at the goblin in front of me.
Okay, yeah, like who's the quarterback that's really good? Like Aaron Rodgers is really good at like the no look. You know, where you like look one way and throw it somewhere else.
Yeah, and so I will attack.
Roll me an attack with advantage.
Hell yeah.
The 19 hits, but
Nice.
let's see if you crit.
Ooh,
24 also
So
hits.
close.
Yeah, right.
close. So close.
All right, I'm gonna favored foe on this dude,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do oh.
I will say
Did he
he's looking
die on
pretty
the first
bloody. He's looking pretty bloody before you attack.
one? With 4? Let's see. On a
What
hit, I mean, so on a hit, I can add the favored foe. Did he die from the hit? Will I mean when I see that?
On a hit, yeah, I guess you'd have to decide whether you want to use favored foe.
The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy, including when you mark it, you can increase the damage by 1d4.
Gotcha. And then you can jump it to someone else later, right?
I
Or
have
is
to,
it-
yeah, I have to, yeah. Well, no. I mean, it'll be for that enemy, for that favorite foe, and then I can use it twice.
Gotcha. Yeah, you want to use it?
I do have to use concentration, and I don't think I want to do that because I still have 30 seconds left on Zephyr Strike,
You are
right?
concentrating on Zephyr Strike, so you would break concentration on Zephyr Strike if you started
I
concentrating. on
think
this.
I'm just gonna let that be.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah. Let's do
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
goody.
looking door cracked, looking backwards, and then just with my left hand, just shank him real quick.
Straight to the spine, like right in the middle of the back. The goblin like spits some blood into Koo's face as it dies. And
No.
it's gone.
No. Why?
All right, and then
But yeah,
I'm gonna step into the room with him.
okay.
5. All right, this way then. 5,
Psychological warfare.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, and I'm gonna close this door.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll go 30 to here.
Cool. As you take in that room, Kitlin, you actually notice in like all of the rubble and furniture that the owlbear had nested together, there's like a small chest just off to the side that none of you noticed in the chaos of unleashing the owlbear. But yeah, like right over here, kind of buried underneath like a shelf, is like a small chest on the floor. All right. That'll bring us to Bernie. Your turn.
Okay. All righty. Now that the room is clear, Bernie is going to trudge forward 5, 10, 15. Actually, I'm going to come to the door right here, and I'm going to see this goblin.
That's a curtain that's been like destroyed when the owlbear charged through it, so there's nothing there. It's just an
Awesome.
open hallway.
Awesome. And I think as soon as she sees Koo and then she sees Staris, just a giant grin comes across her face. All right, I knew they wouldn't take you down that easy. Let's finish this off. And then I'm gonna cast a starry wisp at the goblin in front of me.
Oh,
Nice. So 20 to hit. And that's gonna be 5 radiant damage at the goblin.
we'll say these rod grubs, they go after Kitlin's turn. They've been slowly making their way to the rubble by this point, and as you kind of run past them, Bernie, they can only move 5 feet per turn, and I realize I haven't been moving them. They kind of just disappeared into this rubble. The remaining like 3 or 4 that were left.
Oh, no. Bernie definitely clocks that and just kind of, oh, all right, he'll deal with that later. And then, yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay, so 5 damage to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 5 radiant to the
What
goblin.
did you roll to hit?
A 20, 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, 5 damage. That one hasn't been hit yet. So as this radiant energy kind of burns him, you see his skin kind of boils and bubbles as your spell takes effect. Hurt really, really bad, but still standing.
Okay, great. Cool. That's it for Bernie's turn for right now. And then for the little wolf turn, I'm just gonna keep it on the king. So he's gonna try and maul it again.
Great.
So +5 to hit. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
That is
So
going
that
to
misses.
miss. Yeah. So the wolf bites him. At this point, though, the Goblin King has kind of like closed the curtain and is like using that to distract the dog and kind of like wrap him up. And prevents him from being having his ankles torn to shreds this turn. Awesome. That's gonna bring us back to the top. That's Emic, Domic.
Let's do it.
Doing his stupid little cackle. He's gonna take 2 swings at you with his now short sword.
Okay.
Which I don't think changes anything stat-wise. Does a 17 hit you?
Defensive duelist, so no.
Nice. And then the 6 will definitely miss you.
Correct.
So you guys are just... this is like a fucking anime sword fight. You guys are just trading blows and parrying and blocking one another. As you start to see his reinforcements beginning to pile into the room now behind him. How much longer do you think you'll last, Frank? That's gonna be his turn. Koo, you still got this guy on you. And Bernie now closing in behind him. He's going to disengage from you, run at you, Bernie, and take a swing.
Okay.
That is a natural 2.
Ooh, does not hit.
Yeah, you are able to easily get out of the way and dodge the attack. The fresh boils on his arm make his swing slow. That brings us to that's Staris, you're up. Koo, you're on deck. Staris, you might be muted.
Oh, gotcha. No. You just said I'm up?
Just thinking.
Okay. Seeing everything that's happening, Stars is going to focus on this goblin who's just moved towards Bernie.
Okay.
And take a deep breath and pull out her bow to steady it. So she's going to attempt to shoot an arrow at it.
You got advantage because this one's still affected by your fairy fire.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, let's go. Ha! It's not gonna help me very much. 9 to hit.
Unfortunately, it's just too chaotic. The hallways are too choked with rubble, and you see your arrow get lost in some of the stonework.
Dang. Yeah, she's pretty bloodied.
She's tired.
Yeah.
She needs a nap.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, on that note, yeah, Sarah sings to herself again and casts Healing Word.
Okay. Go and heal up some more. Are you moving or are you staying put?
I think she's staying put for right now.
Awesome. Ku, you're up.
I would like to see what this beast is all about. So I'm going to follow where I think Dominic went. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20,
You can hear the sounds of battle coming from down the hallway.
25. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I peer open?
Reaction,
door.
open the door. Yep.
Yep. Cool. Oh. You again.
You see, as you open the door, Dominic in this bestial form fighting Yimik, who's wearing nice armor, wielding a short sword. They're locked in battle. You see 3 other goblins entering the room from the hallway just beyond the darkened, kind of rubble-choked hallway. The 3 goblins entering, they don't seem to have the same nice armor that Yimik and the men that were accompanying him had.
Right. All right. I think we made a mistake when we let you live, and we're gonna hurl a firebolt at Yimik.
Okay.
We got that sweet advantage, so I'll chuck this twice. All right, good. Not that one. Fucking Christ.
Yimik is so lucky. The hell is this?
Why? Why?
Reaches over and grabs a plate off the table and holds it up in front of his face at the last second as the firebolt shatters the plate and misses him completely. You thought
Well,
the Goblin King was the boss fight. It's Yimik.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, that's all Ku's got.
Okay. That is going to be the Goblin King.
I'm imagining him facing off with Bugsy right now.
Oh my god.
100%.
He's gonna try to smash Bugsy with his hammer.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Something else happens before that, though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
It
you wanna roll me
does.
3d6?
Oh god.
Do it.
Yeah.
Good point.
4. 2, not the best one. They're
Eight-
muscles
8
right
points
now.
of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay. Yeah. He's definitely starting to bleed a little bit. Okay, that is a natural 2, which I think is gonna miss.
Yes.
But then a definite hit. 22 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Alright. Not Bugsy is going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Still
I
up.
think he's still alive? Are you fucking
Still
kidding
alive. Yeah.
me?
I will survive.
This Goblin King just screams at your dog. Disengages as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15. just like steps in here and kind of looks around. Sees you, Bernie, and yeah, is gonna move right there, and that is gonna end the Goblin King's turn. That's gonna make it these guys' turn. They are going to all kind of move behind this table, Dominic, and use their action to push it over.
Okay.
And start to like knock arrows to their bow.
Got it.
That is going to end their turn. That makes it your turn, Dominic. Kitlin, you're on
Cool.
deck.
All right, wisdom save.
-2.
16.
Perfect.
You're good.
I'm good with that. All right. Fucking do this again. I'm going to slash at this bitch and be done with this already. Dominic's getting frustrated with this battle. This is going on way too long. So he's just going to swipe.
This battle's almost been a full minute.
Fucking. Does a 16 hit?
16 is going to miss.
Okay.
As Yemek picked the best armor for himself.
Of course it did.
You missed by 1.
Of course I did.
Damn.
Bonus action.
Love you, mean it.
18 on that one. 18.
That is a hit.
That one's gonna get.
Yay!
Fuck this guy. And so he'll just kind of flash once, miss, and just it scrapes off the armor, and he can see the armor just like with his nails. And the second one he's gonna attack, and he's gonna get right under like a off spot on the side of his armor and dig his nails into him for 8 points of slashing damage.
Dominic, he was looking pretty bloody before you hit him.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Fuck yes! Dominic's gonna take his second hand and like get him under his armor and kind of just lift him up so he's eye to eye with him. And Dominic's gonna kind of look at him and just go, I told you that this was gonna be the end of you. And he's gonna take and just bite his head off and just spit it on the ground and throw his body to the side.
Oh my
Like
god!
that.
I really thought bite his head off.
You sink your teeth into his neck and just like rip his throat apart, and like his head just like hangs back as like half of his neck has just been ripped apart and can no longer hold it up, and you just rip it the rest of the way off. And you actually see this, and it's horrifying. And Dominic, as you hold him up, you just like drink from the hole in his neck.
Got it. I don't know who is behind me other than I saw a fireball go over me, but that's about it. Like, I haven't turned around to see through there.
Oh shit.
Dominic,
Yeah.
will you roll me 1d6?
Yes, I will. It's a 5, sir.
You heal 5 HP.
Hell yeah!
So cool.
That could have gone the opposite direction. So,
Yeah.
and with that, Dominic is gonna stalk in. So 5, 10, 15, and he's just gonna kind of 20, and just look over the table at the 3 and kind of go, "You're next."
Yeah. We'll actually say that that line right here is where the table flipped over.
Yeah.
I'll actually kind of put them right here, so you are within like 5 feet of them,
Yep.
because they flipped it over. Cool. That'll bring us to your turn, Kitlin. Bernie,
Oh,
you're on
yeah.
deck.
Cool.
Shit.
All right, what's this? I'm gonna go over to the treasure chest. Oh,
Cool. Yeah, you.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Island's on a treasure quest now.
Mid battle.
I'm gonna use a crowbar to open it because I know that they've got traps and what have you.
Okay, cool. The chest is unlocked and easily pries open as you stick your crowbar in between it and kind of pry it apart. You see several rows of teeth and a long, sticky tongue emerge from the chest. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Inside, it's this old,
It's a
battered
dope
wooden
chest.
chest. I can't keep doing that because then when I finally do throw a mimic at you guys, you're gonna be like, "Okay, what's actually in the chest?"
Oh my god.
No, so it's just this old, battered, wooden chest, just maybe just unnoticed. It's kind of tucked away on like one of the bottom shelves of these shelves, kind of lining the room, just unnoticed by the owlbear, untouched, kind of luckily. And you see it's got several coins in it that you can kind of quickly gather up. And at a later date, when you count them, it'll be roughly 120 gold pieces.
Nice.
You also see a potion with this kind of swirling reddish pinkish liquid in it that you recognize as a potion of healing.
Ooh.
And then there are 2 dusty scrolls.
Oh hell yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I will put those in my pocket.
Yep. Your pocket of scroll holding.
And then I'll say, "Oh, right, we're in battle," and I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I already went 5 to get there, so then just 25 here.
Okay, cool. You can kind of peer out the door and see where the larger goblin has kind of turned the corner. Has gone that way. Bernie, you're up.
Alrighty. I am.
This is the one
Okay.
you just hit, right?
The one right in front of me.
Yeah, you just
Yep.
hit this one with like a starry wisp spell, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. Okay. I would like to, yeah, I'm gonna take a swing with my staff at the. No, I'm just gonna Starry Wisp again. I'm gonna send another Starry
Okay.
Wisp at him. And I realize
Is
I
it
do
a-
get. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it a ranged attack?
It is. It just says range area 60 feet.
Yeah, so it is a ranged attack. So you would have disadvantage on it because this creature's within 5 feet of you. However, because of Staris's Fairy Fire, you also have advantage on the spell, so they'll cancel out, and it would just be a normal spell attack.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and Starry Wisp this guy one more time.
Okie doke.
Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay, come on. Awesome. Okay, 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
And that'll be 4 radiant damage.
Blap, how do you want to do this?
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie reaches out, grabs him by the shoulder, pulls him in, shoves her hands flat against his chest, and just kind of like shakes her head. Move out of my way. And then this giant glow comes from her hand and just lights his chest up with radiant energy as he falls to the ground.
You literally
Hell
burn
yeah.
his heart out of him.
Hell yeah.
Radiant fire.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna...
And the Goblin King is now standing there, just like, with his jagged crown, his moldy, stained cape, and he just like growls at you when you can see bulging shapes in his neck and cheek and chest
God.
just writhing within him as he screams to you.
Bernie takes a step up to him and stares him in the eye and goes and lets out a soft whistle, and the wolf will come running behind to flank him.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And the wolf will take its attack.
Oh my god.
With
I'm gonna
advantage,
bite him
flanked.
on the
Yeah.
of their butt cheek this time.
With advantage. With the exposed butt cheek. So with advantage, that's 20 to hit. Because it's at 15.
A 20 will hit.
Awesome. D8 damage plus 6
Starting
is
to look bloodied.
9 total damage from the wolf.
Okie doke. Yeah, it's starting to look really bloody. Like, all around its legs, they're just chewed up. These writhing shapes from within them. This guy's looking really messed up. That's going to bring us back to the top of the order, if that's the end of your turn, Bernie.
Yes. Yep, that's it.
And I am going to use the restroom really quick because I've had one too many beers. I'll be right back.
Cool.
No such
Oh,
thing.
good.
I'm
Incorrect
gonna-
statement.
Maybe such thing.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, from personal experience, way such thing.
Yeah.
But that's how we like it. We live on the edge.
On the edge. Ooh, baby.
I mean, I'm not gonna not open that treasure chest. You
Well,
know?
yeah, no, 100%.
No, of course.
You have to.
Yeah.
No, 100%. No, I totally agree with your
Who's
Your
getting
treasure
some
quest.
freaking some loot? I get
Expect
you.
nothing else.
You got two
So-
new scrolls there, bud.
Can't
Yeah,
wait to find a bag of holding for you, huh, Kitlin? You're gonna have all the fucking rock grubs. It's gonna be awesome.
Mm. Yeah, this night did not go how I thought it was going to go. And I'm
Agreed.
very
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
You went from like the
So
worst
far.
possible position to like, all right,
Yeah.
we've turned the tide.
Yeah.
I didn't know how it was gonna go at all.
No.
I
Like,
was
we'll see.
dreading it. Yeah. No, this night I was like, oh man, we're all rolling new characters.
We'll see. You never know.
You never know. Hey, and you survived. I am so proud of you,
know.
Stars. Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude.
I'm not dead yet.
I just love how, like, every combat, Staris, I pretty much always almost kill, and I never touch Kitland.
Literally.
Y'all should hang out more together.
Correct.
I got bit by a bird.
In like the second session.
So, Kitlin, I saw your text, and
Yeah.
I will just say that I think it specifically states if it's not by the character's like end of their next turn. So the
No,
fire.
when he blew the breath on the ones on the ground. That's what I was
Yes,
texting about.
that is a swarm. They actually have their own stat block and their own
Gotcha.
HP because it's
Okay.
several of them. And so he
Okay.
basically destroyed a lot of them, and then there was 25, and 3
Yeah.
survived.
Nice.
And
then
but-
the new
yeah.
Alien sequel is going to be made in this cave.
One day it's gonna come up, and then they're just gonna come up behind you, Kitlin, and go, Papa. And you're gonna go, what?
Pretty much this cave
Because-
is inhabitable forever now, though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Do not go into those ruins. Stardust, you're up first.
Shit.
And 2, you're on deck.
Okay. Stars kind of looks up and seeing the wolf appear, is like, I think they've got that. It's like, you know what? What's going on down here? And peeks into this room.
You see you see Yemek's head on the floor, right next to his decapitated body. You see the beast form of Domik intimidating 3 goblins that are hunkered down behind a flipped over table, attempting to knock arrows to shoot at Domik, and blood just covers Domik's chin, face, and chest. And Ku is standing there quivering in the doorway.
And it's true.
It's true, 100%.
Quivering, wonderful.
Poulet is French for chicken.
What's bread?
You say what's
What?
bread?
What's
What's
bread?
French?
Oh, French.
Oh.
French was French.
Mm,
I
got
heard
him.
bread too.
I know. I was like, I don't know what bread is. Baguette?
I'm not sure. I know
Yeah,
it's pan en
baguette.
español, pero
Pan.
eso es lo que yo sé. All right, sorry.
Pan.
Mm.
Pain? It's like pain or something, right?
Oh
Pain,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, pain. Yeah.
Pan is Espanol. I think it's pain in francés.
Pao en portugués, pero es todo lo que sé. Anywho's it's Staris, I think, is just going to call out to these goblins that are cowering behind this table and say, "You need to put down your weapons. Your king is on dire straits. Your leader is gone. You have no chance against us."
Yeah.
Trying to intimidate them to just retreat.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Cool.
$14.
This is going to be against their insight. To see if they kind of take you seriously enough. Insight is a wisdom-based skill check, so they get a -1 to it. I rolled a 13, -1 is 12.
Lovely.
Nice.
As Staris also points the sword that she ripped out of her gut at them.
As you hold up what they clearly recognize as Yimik's sword and see the decapitated Yimik on the ground, you see they're trying to knock these arrows. They're quivering as Dominic approaches them, and you see them kind of release the tension on their bowstrings and look at one another. It appears as though your words may have had an effect on them, Staris.
Cool.
But you'll have to wait until their turn to see what they do.
All right. Yeah. Staris just glares at them. Sword pointed
Okay.
then.
Only because I let them leave the.
That is going to be your turn, Ku.
Oh.
Ooh.
You better listen to what she says. As Q scurries off. 5, 10,
Yes.
and I call down to Bernie. Gundren's in the dark room, but be careful,
Mhm.
he's not alone. And then I hurl a firebolt at the Goblin King.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Roll me that attack.
How's it
Oh,
21?
yeah.
Hell
That hits.
Can I get doubles? I got the.
Oh.
Oh my
Bardic?
god.
Well,
That's so funny.
Do you still
Yeah.
have your Bardic?
Does Bardic
Oh.
help with attack rolls?
I don't know
or
if
is
it can
just...
help damage.
Damage?
Yeah, I think it's attack rolls.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know if it can do
Okay,
damage.
not damage. Gotta get it.
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
a
specific bard
attack
subclass
saves.
that it
Yeah.
can.
True.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it was like a little piddly one. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And
It like singes his you know what it does?
what's that?
It slams into the back of him, Ku, and it hits his cape, his like stained kind of moldy red cape, and the cape just starts to light on fire and burns his back for a little bit of damage. But you see his cape is like on fire now.
That's awesome.
And is quickly beginning to burn away. The oils and everything it's stained with make it go up very quickly, like flash paper almost. It disintegrates away.
And then I'll just kind of drop back next to Stars and kind of clutch her leg.
Thanks, me.
Because
Stars has changed.
Yeah, she is so metal right now. Yeah.
and that's how I'll end it. Oh yes.
Okay. That's gonna bring it to the Goblin King's turn. Bernie, will you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
I will. Dexterity saving. I get +2 for this. 16.
Okay. That is gonna save as you see the Goblin King, his face begins to turn red, smoke begins to billow out of his nose and out of his mouth as he exhales fire that just steers past you and fills the room. You're able to get kind of low, but you can feel the heat just burn your back as he breathes this massive cone of fire. So this damage will be halved because you saved.
Okay.
Something else happens first, though.
Oh yeah, roll your
Roll your bullshit dice, Gillen.
Please.
Yes.
Oh, 5.
Killing me
Yeah.
And
with his
All
arm.
right.
Yay!
Hell yeah,
Some of them
dude.
trips. I'll sacrifice the doubles for the trips, baby.
Oh man, well done. And as his face turns red, you see these like squelching, squirming shapes like dig deeper into his chest, moving closer to where you imagine his heart would be. Bernie, as he breathes this fire, it was 12 damage, which is half to 6 fire
Got
damage
it.
you take.
Got it.
Blood is now like pouring from this creature's eyes and nose and ears as he looks incredibly hurt, as the damage that whatever these rot grubs are doing seems to be taking a heavy toll on this creature. That's gonna end his turn. These 3 goblins are going to disengage and begin to flee.
Oh, great.
Fuck right.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Dominic, that's your turn.
All right. Sit at the top. I think it is, isn't it? It is. All right, cool. Wisdom save. 12. All right, we're good. Dominic is
Mine
going.
you're good.
Yeah. Dominic is going to drop his hybrid form at this point. He's
Okay.
just with a heavy sigh. He's just going to just breathe in and breathe out. And then you'll see his limbs start to crack and kind of come back in to normal shape. His claws kind of disintegrate into his hands. His stature kind of gets back into his, tall, soldier-like form. Hair starts to grow back, but it's real short again. Like he just got a fresh cut.
kind of look. Yeah.
But he's still very bloodied. He comes out of it, and you can see all the scratches and wounds all over his arms and his face. And the blood is still just caked on his mouth and on his chest as he turns to look at you guys in the doorway.
Dominic, will you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yep. 19.
You see Dominic kind of like choke up a little bit, like almost start to gag, when you someone looks like they're about to throw up, but he catches himself and you're able to keep it down, but your stomach just hurts, Dominic, as it cramps, because you just drank a bunch of goblin blood.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Wasn't a great plan. But in the moment, he didn't think anything of it. Um, I think Dominic is gonna start rifling through Yimik's corpse to see if he can find
Okay.
anything on his corpse. I think that's gonna be his action.
He has a short sword on him.
Yep.
And he rolled an investigation check as you
Okay.
take a moment to write.
Investigation. 19.
You find in one of Yimik's pockets a iron key.
Awesome. Cool. Love that. And I'll digging through his corpse, I'll find the short sword and kind of put that back in my pocket, and I find the iron key, and without looking up, I'll kind of just wave it in front of the door and be like, "Look what I found, Star." Seems like it might be that key to that cell over there.
Ooh. Or manacles.
Or manacles. Wait, manacles? Why would he have a key for manacles?
Gundren's locked up in the dark room.
Oh. Possibly then. And that will be Domic's turn.
Possibilities.
That's news to him.
Great.
Kitlins, that is your turn. Bernie, you are on deck.
All right. Kitland is going to take off his red hat and his green cardigan and his blue pants and his brown shoes, and he's gonna get down to his gray skivvies, his trapdoor pajama clothes that are the color of stone, and he's gonna walk 5 stealthily, 10, 15, and then crawl into the stones and hide. Crawl up onto the stones and try to get in between them like Golem. And I want to watch for science what the rock grubs do to somebody.
Okay. Hold on. I need a second. So, first of all, I imagine Kitlin wears like Mormon secret underwear, and it's like that full body.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Charlie Day, like the old rotten pajamas underneath, full body pajamas with a trapdoor, and
Yep. Oh man. All right.
Man.
There's not a lot of cover, right? So here's the thing: like, had you been able to like position yourself onto this rubble before anybody came into the room, you probably could have remained hidden, until you could have surprised them. But to come into the room in your underwear and then like crawl onto the rubble, there's a few steps you'd have to get to before you could actively make yourself hidden, where you would be pretty exposed. Does that make sense?
Well, so I guess the purpose of taking the clothes off was to have my stone. I could go full naked, so stone covered skin. But I'm trying to use my stone camouflage, my trait. I wasn't trying to be lewd.
No. I
Man, you do you, old man.
I just think, when it comes to hiding, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, a rogue can't just be like in the middle of the room and be like, I have the ability to hide, so I'm gonna hide. It's like, well, what are you, hiding? And I love that you're using the rope. So here's what we're gonna do. You roll your stealth check, and you do get to roll with advantage because of the stone stuff.
Okay.
Right? Like that's what the feature does, is like you get advantage if it's within your terrain.
Yeah, but not when you walk in front of a door right before you go.
Right.
I was hoping he's a little distracted as well.
He very much is. So you can roll your stealth check with advantage. He's distracted, so he's just going to do a straight, perception check. Bernie's not as distracted, so Bernie gets to roll with advantage because you're kind of exposed.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty distracted.
Actually, it's just gonna be against their. It's just gonna be against their passives. But Bernie, you get a
Oh,
+5
cool.
to whatever your
Okay.
passive is.
Amazing.
Passive perception is 13, so I would be 18.
Okay.
And I'm 22.
With a 22, still nobody sees it. So you go full risky business and just slowly walk into the room and get low into the rubble, and everybody misses it. Nobody sees you. And once you get down in the rubble, you're so hidden and so used to just blending in with the stone. It is like an innate camouflage ability you have. You were just a ghost in this room, and you have a great view of how the rock grubs are going to affect this individual.
Wow.
And I'll say my yellow eyes turn gray too, as I'm looking.
Yeah,
Oh.
as part of your
The camouflaging part.
ability and stuff. Yeah, I love that. Awesome. The subterranean gnome. All right, Bernie, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Completely oblivious to the gnome in his underwear, scuttling along the wall just in front of you.
Yeah, no, I'm just still very much in this. So,
Yeah. You are face to face with the BBEG of this dungeon.
yeah. So he's looking really bloody, right?
He's looking pretty hurt, really messed up.
Okay. I mean, oh gosh, I don't know that Kitlin's trying to watch for science, so I'm.
You don't even know that kid was in the room.
I don't even know Kitlin's in the room. So, apologies if this messes up your experiment at a time. But Bernie's, standing there facing off with this Goblin King, and her eyes narrow as she kind of looks around at her friends and then looks back at him, and you've hurt far too many people to let you go unscathed. Before the worms take you, let me try and have a little mercy on your soul. And her eyes are gonna flash that sickly green one more time. And the only other time that this happened is when she was fighting the goblins in the cave. And her eyes go a sickly green as she tries to place her hands on the Goblin King and cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
It's actually a con save of 13.
Oh, nice. Even better. Ooh, I got a 15.
Okay. So he's still going to take half damage. Use. So it's 6 necrotic damage.
And that is halved?
Yeah. Yes, 6 is the half. It was 12 total.
Okay. As your spell kind of bursts with necrotic energy, you see he slumps low, but just finds some inner grit and pulls himself back up and just snarls at you, but blood is now leaking from the wound you've inflicted, is leaking from the holes where the rock grubs have burrowed through, out of the ear where one came in. You see part of his lip is bleeding from where one she keeps spitting out blood. He's super fucking hurt, but he wants to swing one more time before he goes down.
And I think after Bernie puts her hands on him on the front, the same way that her eyes turn green, the wolf behind him, the wolf's eyes get darker as well, as the wolf tries to clamp down one more time on at the back of him.
Roll me an attack for the wolf.
Butthole.
Butthole.
That's only 8. Oh, but we're flanking, and it has pack tactics.
You are flanking. The pack tactics won't come into effect because it's not within 5 feet. But the flanking will give it advantage.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Or actually, I think pack tactics would, but it doesn't matter.
14 to hit.
A 14 is going to hit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
8 plus 6, so 9 more damage.
Get him, bud.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah, I think that there's that flash of darkness that happens, and Bernie places her hands on his face and grabs it, and the black veins start to spread from around her fingers through his skin, and then at the same time, the wolf behind him snaps onto his ankle, and a similar thing happens as soon as the teeth start to engage with the skin. These black veins start to spread, and the necrosis begins to rapidly spread from both sides, both ends of his body, as he starts to just rot from the inside.
It's like the summoned spirit is like almost linked to your spell casting in a way, and its spell resonates through both of you, just causing massive damage to this creature who's already been racked with pain from the rot grubs and all the various attacks. And you just see this creature's eyes like roll into the back of its head as the pain is just too much, and he goes limp and just collapses with a loud thud in this rubble, kicking up dust. And the Goblin King is dead.
Yeah.
Good.
Holy shit,
job.
y'all.
Yeah.
You have a brief respite as the thrum of battle comes to a still. But Domik, Saris, and Ku, you know it won't last long, as there are other goblins lurking throughout the castle. Who knows how many that are aware of your position. They seem a little bit afraid and intimidated of you for now, but there's no telling how long that will last before they regroup and counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
What do you all do?
Keys.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna-
I run up to the Goblin King and start looking for keys that might
I'm
fit the
gonna, I'm gonna yell
manacles.
out from my hiding space as you do that. Right, he's dead, but there's some living things in him still, so just be careful.
That scares the shit out of you.
That scares the shit
Out
out
of
of
the way.
Good
And
now.
actually, as you hear that voice and you go to like start rummaging through the Goblin King stuff, you do see these writhing shapes underneath his skin.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey.
They are making their way to the center of his chest.
Oh, God.
As to be expected, I suppose. Right, Kitlin?
But Ku, you are safely trying to search the Goblin King. What are the rest of you doing?
Did you say that Gundren is here?
I did. He's in this room, and I nod towards this direction. But he is not
This one
alone.
here?
There's something that lurks.
I'm sick of things lurking. Bernie's just gonna kind of trudge into the room and cast a starry wisp just like into the air to cast some light, shed some light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and move you into the room as you cast your starry wisp. Domik, real quick before we resolve what they're all doing, what would you like to do down there? You can kind of see through this hallway now. With your dark vision, and you can see that there are a few goblins just like huddled in the back of the room.
Domik
Kind of watching you and like keeping their distance.
Domik is going to see that, kind of see the glowing eyes in the darkness. He has the dark vision, so he can see them clearly.
Correct.
He is going to I'm gonna pick up Yimik's head. You kind of just look at it in my hand. And
Alas,
then
poor Yimik.
Alas, poor Yimik. And he's gonna break out a Shakespearean. He's just gonna kind of hold in his head, or his hand, and he's gonna take out the short sword that he had, and I'm just gonna put his head up against the door and just slam the short sword in between the skull's eyes against the door. And then I'm gonna walk out and close the door so that all the goblins see is Yimik's head staring at them with a sword in his head.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
I like how there's this like gentle, soft music playing. As he
And I'm
describes
just
this
fucking
scene.
done. I'm the
Very
most
poignant.
gruesome scene.
Yeah.
21 for intimidation.
You leave an incredibly wicked and gruesome scene behind, reminding the few goblins you saw the danger that lurks if they want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
And confident that the message has been received, you stride back into the hallway to rejoin your friends.
Before I go up the hallway, I'll check this door with the key I have.
The key works and unlocks the door, and as it begins to swing open, you see that it leads to a small little staircase that leads back outside.
Okay. I'm gonna call
Um,
back. I found an exit.
As you hear Dominic call that out, Ku, you rummage through the Goblin King's possessions, careful to not disturb any of the moving boils you see squirming through his skin. This particular hobgoblin, seemed to be a pretty avid collector of some pretty interesting items. You notice, Ku, the unique crown atop his head.
Right.
You notice the wand at his belt that he used to cast magic missiles at you. A lot of ornate jewelry, rings and necklaces and things of the like. Some very fancy looking bracers. You do find a iron ring with a smaller key than the one you found on Yimik.
Right.
As well as... did you roll me an investigation check?
I did not.
Roll me an investigation check.
You don't find any of this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ alive.
My bad.
Can I,
that was
can,
my
I
fault.
can I give him help before I leave? Or can anybody give him help? I don't
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes. Give yourself guidance.
All right. So we'll go 1d4.
Do you
I
have
knew
a
you were going to be a 1.
bardic still? I
All
think
right.
you have a bardic still, don't you?
Oh, and I do have bardic.
do.
Yeah, so let me
Good
throw that
call.
d6. All right, so that's 11 and 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you find all of this. With a 14, I'll also say... no, I was going to give you most of it.
Okay, fair.
But I will say with a 14, you also find in like a smaller pocket something I totally forgot this guy had and probably should have used. A small stone that glows with this like bluish, yellowish, greenish kind of hue. It just kind of like the light almost slowly blinks and flickers within this translucent stone. So yeah, you find an interesting stone. He's got the crown, the wand, jewelry, and bracers.
Cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
And the
Good.
smaller key. Like a steel key.
One.
Burning. You walk into the room and cast this spell and illuminate it. And as you do, you see immediately in front of you, chained to the wall, right here, a dwarf, clean shaven with orange hair, His eyes look kind of sunken, large bags. He looks a little weak, malnourished, bruised in certain places. Chained looks up at you, and you recognize this as Gundren, the dwarf that hired you for the job to deliver all of these wares down to Delverton. And as you illuminate the rest of the room and the light shines up, you see the walls begin to illuminate and then eventually the ceiling. And that's when you see, at the top of the ceiling, this serpentine-like creature clinging to the ceiling. And it just lets out this shriek as it drops to the ground and the light agitates it. You all hear this scream come from the room as a Grick lands right in front of you, Burning.
Crick is a
Okay, what is a crick? Holy shit.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
As it is almost 10:30, I think now is a good time to
Yeah,
stop.
that's perfect.
A brief break before you all murder this critter. See if I can get one hit in.
Dude.
Oh yeah, guys, that was wild.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So fun.